Okay, what up ladies and gents, your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully, your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant. And I'm so sorry for the late start. I was having some minor technical issues with OBS, but they are all sorted right now. So we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Alright, time to tweet as well. Again, my deepest apologies for the late start. I normally don't like to start late by any means, but it was unfortunately a bit of a jam. Okay, hold on. Good. Now set up my phone. Make sure the chat is all sorted. Somehow YouTube was trying to play some random video on my phone. Like, bro, I want to go to my own stuff. Hey, Track. Morning. Track, do you think you'll be a bit free tomorrow? Or do you think you'll have game time tomorrow? It's okay if it's only for an hour or something, because I need to test drop rates in depth, and I was thinking of conducting, you know, like kind of like how we did it for Haley. I'm thinking of conducting a big test tomorrow. First come first serve doesn't really matter because all I need is just a full squad. But if I had a full squad worth of data, I was thinking of doing like, because it doesn't take long, it's only 1 minute between the outpost spawns. I could do like 80 to 100 outpost spawns and get a real feel for stuff. So that was my plan. Hey Tanner dude, so I just want to see if anyone was free tomorrow. Of course I'll also invite Star and George if they're around. Oddly enough, I haven't seen Star today. That is a rarity. Well, it won't be tonight. It'll be tomorrow, so it'll be your Saturday night, my Sunday morning. But yeah, should be all right. Okay. Put this stuff back on. Put this back on. So while I wait for stuff to happen, I'm gonna go farm some brains. Hey King, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it hanging? Let's go farm some brains. Later, I'm gonna open up some vaults as well. If anyone needs brains or vaults, you know, let me know. Sounds good.
My shields.
Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing wrong with taking breathers. I respect it. I myself take some breathers occasionally. Alright. Time to get me some brains. Gonna get tons of brains. And of course, if any members need brains, you know the drill. Gonna get some brains, then I'm going to get some energy residue from vaults. I'm gonna keep those catalysts cooking. Hey, Foxtrot, how's it hanging? You know, I just started wondering something. I wonder if there is a infiltration that will... I wonder if there's an infiltration specifically that will give neural circuits. I'm very curious now. I must test. Where's Star? I don't know, actually, for once. She is very rarely not here. So, I have to admit to my concern. There has not been a day when she hasn't wandered in. But she was here like earlier, so... He usually finishes by this time. Also, Haza's up late. Or rather early. Normally you're still asleep at this time. How are you doing, friend? It looks like everybody's timing is topsy-turvy today. Yeah, it is very early where you're at. Grinding, lol. Damn, fair enough. Who am I to disagree with the grind? I am gonna head back to town. Let me see if there's any infiltrations with neural circuits. I'm kind of curious. Need the blueprints. What kind of blueprints you looking for? Oh, you have no catalyst blueprints. Well, that's easy enough. Just gather some amorphous and kill bosses. I need the materials for catalyst. I have the blueprints easy. All those block kyber minings you did with me, right? You should have tons of amorphous. If you go to the if you go to the Stunning Beauty, I think, where you can unlock them all, you have plenty of free stuff. Okay, biogel here. That. Murky energy residue. Okay, what does Vespers have? Not advanced neural circuits. Echo Swamp? No. No. Agna Desert. Nay. Double nay. White Knight Gulch. Aha! So White Knight Gulch is the one that has it. Here. This one. I do not have anything drastic I need, so let me barrel through. Hey, Star, we were wondering where you were. Everybody was like, where's Star? You take your time. If you want to grind today, you hop on when you're ready. Hey, Trax in my voice room. What's up?
Yo, yo, what up?
Yo, yo. Yeah, there's been a lot of people recently, Track, complaining about drop rates. So I was thinking, you know what? It's time to prove the truth. So tomorrow, if I can gather up 4 people, I'm going to do a drop rate test in the morning. It should only take 2 hours, but like the way I'm going to test it is if I run a particular thing like 100 times, you can determine the drop rate overall after 100 runs. And if I've got 4 points of data, just like how we did for Haley, the truth will be known. That's my plan anyway. Yeah, take your time, Star. No rush. I'm just gathering materials first. Track, do you require materials?
I think so. I'm sure I do. Let me just double check. I've been just kind of figure out this glade thing and what I want to do.
Yeah, no worries. Because if you need materials anyway, I can drag you along.
Yeah, I can help out, speed you up.
Oh, speed me up? I'm bunny, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I got you. I got
the whole farm.
You can look for your daughter. She might be around here.
Operation, right?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I just want to see how much drops here versus the fortress outskirts. Because they said they changed this. I wanted to just like get a feel. See if they have genuinely changed it or not.
For which one is it? White Gulch, right? Or whatever.
White Knight Gulch, yeah. Dude, they changed the spawning location so bad. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how exactly am I supposed to kill these targets when they are way
some
behind the
awkward
laser?
spots, yeah.
Like, I know that they changed it, but I'm like, what? This change is bad. Like, luckily I've got 25 meters of range. What am I supposed to do without 25 meters of range? Well, suffering would probably be the only thing most people could do. I just imagine people without high voltage, like with the ring, they come here, they're like, what am I supposed to do now? I guess the only option would be to like retreat lower and then force the enemies to come towards you. You gave up looking for Glay's lost child, Haza? How could you? Poor Glay.
Get out of the way! Why, you little...
Lol star.
Out of my way! Why, you little... My shield!
Oh, this way. Nice, Richard. Very good. That's always good. Yeah, I think the fortress outskirts might be better, but we'll see. I'll see the end result. I just wanted to test this out once before I go back to where I believed. Either way, that's also better for weapon XP.
What's the target farm that you're trying to see the efficiency?
This one is Mystery Zen. I was just checking like whether or not this would give more than Fortress Outskirts for neural circuits. Because I know that they drop here. I just want to see what the total result will be.
Instead of the usual spots.
Yeah. Because Borderline of Truth is the fastest but boring. So Fortress Outskirts offers a nice balance. But I knew that there would be one infiltration at least that drops this. So I was like, okay, since, excuse me, there has to be one, like, what will be the end result, you know? That's what I wanted to know. And this was the only mission that has it. So I was like, okay, has to be here.
Yeah, I'm curious too, because my My preferred spot is actually Orders Vale. That's my preferred spot.
Interesting.
Mission complete. Good job.
It's just so fast. It's just I don't know. I just find it faster and just less things to do. I don't have to run around as much.
Yeah, I only got 5 here, so this one's not very good.
Oh no, and how long were we there? 5 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth.
Then you had the obstacles, the lasers. I don't know.
It could slow you down drastically. Sorry, where'd you say it was? You said orders. Orders what? Where is this?
It's in the observatory. It's right next to the main next one. Yeah, that one. Bottom one.
Orders Veil. Okay, cool. Okay, let me try that out before I invite you. Let me see what a bunny can do.
Oh yeah, you just you don't have to move. Barely, really.
Don't have to move, huh? Alright. Alright. Let's go see the lack of movement.
Yeah, I think about 3 monsters drop it. 3 bosses drop it in that one little spot.
Oh, it's also one of these. Okay. I think the only difference between this and Borderline of Truth is that Borderline of Truth is a small area. I think that I'll still prefer Fortress Outskirts because better XP there most likely and more drops.
For sure, yeah.
Because right now I also want to try and get as many guns as I can so I can dismantle them.
Yeah, this spot is just my ultimate lazy spot where I don't have to think. Because I'm like, oh, I forgot to pick up that one thing over there and drop it off at the little vending machine thing or whatever they call that.
Yep. Okay, that's 4. If only the mob density were a bit higher, it would not be so bad. But this is pretty okay.
Just for the brains, that's it, really.
Yeah,
Everything
just for
else,
the brains.
nothing.
I need the brains and the other things, but okay. So 2 monsters drop it in total, about 1 minute 43. Yeah, not too different from Borderline Truth. To be fair, like you could use either this or that. Like both would be totally fine. I'm not seeing a drastic difference. Okay, I'll come back to Albion and pick you up.
Yeah, I also don't like it's the drop rate fluctuates a lot more than I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could finish the mission, get 0, or get like 20. So I'm just like, I don't get it.
Well, it's okay because I think that Fortress Outskirts, that's why I like it so much because it's so consistent. Like I know I'm always gonna get like 14 to 21. Like it's very rare that I don't get something. Reactors. Double EU. So EU. None of them are what I want. Richard
Yeah, I need to
Lull.
work on that tomorrow.
There for who? Glay?
Yeah, for Glay. I don't have a really, or at least I don't have a what you call this, a massacre reactor for it yet.
Yeah, me neither. Massacre, I'm just waiting until General Rounds rotates back because one hasn't dropped this week. Fair, Hazza. Fair. Go to Fortress outskirts. Let's go. And welcome everybody. Don't forget to like the stream and share the stream. In future, you'll even be able to hype the stream. New YouTube features coming next year. It's gonna be good.
That's interesting, Haza. I will try that one day.
I'll get the mission started. You just join in when ready.
Shield!
I think that
Hit!
Ultimate Freyna will probably be a grind, but I'm not quite sure how they are gonna do it. They'll probably give us more info next week. But
It's not gonna be like Haley at all, right? I don't think it will
I
be like
don't
that.
think it'll be like Haley, but it will probably be like they could lock it behind Deathstalker, for all we know.
My shield! Feel my power!
I like any drops from extended story missions. I am not so sure. We'll have to see, because we have no idea what they're gonna do with the story yet. Like this season was sort of like a bridge after the preseason. Like the real meat comes in season 2. I'm thinking anyway, because that's where they're gonna do the real deal. In season 2, that's when I think they're gonna have to like really really make stuff happen. But also, that's when I firmly believe they need to be introducing a horde mode. Like if they don't do like something more innovative, then I think that will lead to a longer period of stagnation. Because storyline is storyline. Once it's done, it's done. Unfortunately, being drip-fed storyline is also a part of the problem with live service, but that's how it is. Like, because we want the next bit of the story, but I know it'll take some time to craft, put through and everything. They've also got so many features they're gonna add, so yeah. Like, we didn't really get much more with the invasions. All we really understood was that every day there are invasion dungeons. That's it. I'm gonna grab... Oh, you're grabbing the last one. Great.
Yeah. Yeah, it should
Extra
be a good
defense and
change of
HP.
pace.
This is a good change of pace. Good.
Oh no, it's good. No, the missions that they should incorporate.
Yeah.
It's different enough for refreshing. Familiar enough, but refreshing. Something like that. I
Yep.
don't know.
I think so. But yeah, Tarnish, between normal Glay and ultimate Glay, the difference is not just defense, but it's also hit points. So ultimate Glay will have slightly higher hit points than normal Glay. So all ultimates have better stats in general and access to extra Transcendent mods. That being said, the Transcendent mods aren't really that great for Glay, so many people chose to forego her ultimate, but I just don't want to waste an investment in the normal, so I'm just rolling with ultimate.
My shield!
Supply Moisture is for her gun build for sure, and it is a very solid choice. It's pretty good, but would I suggest it? It depends on what you're trying to do. I personally think it's a fantastic skill, and even for her skill-based builds, it does have a lot of potential. But right now, my biggest issue with her is that she can't really do the same kind of damage output that a lot of other characters can, so it's a little tougher, in my personal opinion, to raise her up to the standard that I want. That's my take on it. Like, she's good, but yeah, I feel that she could potentially do a lot better, if only like if only she had, I don't know, bigger range. Like, she just feels like she's got too many weaknesses to try and cover all at once. Got a combat dismantle for a sec. Always forget how fast inventory fills up here. But yeah, for me, that's my only big deal with her. Like, I feel that Valby, and in fact, same with all DOT characters, I feel like their DOTs are just too weak to compete with the direct damage dealers. Like, what my suggestion was that DOT should ramp up. Like, it can start off weak and that's okay, but ultimately DOT damage should stack. Like, the more that they stay within the field or whatever, the more stacks are applied, the more the damage should ramp up until the point where, you know, they're taking more damage than direct damage, you know? So this way, if it works out, it'll help tremendously. Nice, Hazza, good. But yeah, I feel like they've done DOT characters a little dirty. Hopefully, this is one of the things that they plan to rework, because if, like, for example, Blair, I'll go back and start it again. I'm just gonna do about 2-3 more runs, then I'm gonna go get some energy residue, all for the sake of Catalyst. But yes, for Blair, for example, my thought is that, like, if the enemy is staying within his fire field, and if you put down 3 fire fields on the enemy, it just stack up the DOTs 3 times as fast, and basically at the end of it, like, maybe accumulate 30 stacks, and he's taking 30 constant stacks. Like, bosses should be burned down if they take constant DOT damage. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they buffed Blair. I think people are just experimenting right now. I mean, they did buff Blair, but not like in a super significant way, is what I'm saying. So I think people are trying him out, but I don't know if he's like become like a top tier in anything yet. Because as far as I know, his DOT focus hasn't changed much. Crack, what do you think? Did you try out the Blair buffs?
Yeah.
And how was
No chance.
I really like it. The 3 skill hits extra hard now. It's fun because I never run out of MP because of what they changed with his passive skill, and it's literally, I could burn this whole place down and it just feels good. But in terms of raw power, it's definitely not, it's not Lepic or it's not
Haley?
It's definitely for sure, yeah. It's none of those, but for farming it's fun, but for bossing, it's not gonna be fast. You could still hit hard, but it's just not as fast as the others.
I see, okay, interesting.
But if anything, I mean, of course my bias is with Blair, but if anything, cool points is with Blair. I don't care. Everybody could have all their other super DPS characters, but
hey, listen, nothing
point,
wrong with
I
cool
think
points.
Cool.
Absolutely. I think that if they just buff DOTs to be competitive, everybody would go for more DOT characters.
Feels like all the elements are kind of broken. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something with their system, with how with math or whatever.
I think it's just how they calculate DOTs. They gave them such low skill power, but most of them are not stacking. And Freyna's does not stack, or at least not in any way that's relevant. Of course, I'll still be building Ultimate Freyna as soon as I get my hands on her, but hopefully they do rework the DOT type characters a little bit, because again, I feel that they are just not competitive enough when it comes to bossing.
My fear is like when they start tinkering with that, I wonder how that will affect characters that are already there. Like, no, Lepic, everybody, a lot of people have Lepic as one of their favorite boss killers, right? And like, I wonder if they rework dot stuff. I mean, some of the math will affect that character as well, right?
Absolutely. In terms of the burn damage, continuous damage, things like that. I think that it's not that they should rework dots, but they can make different things, different stuff work differently. Like, Lepix would not be affected because his is not a dot stack applied to the enemy character. Rather, they should make Blair's and a lot of the others a particular dot stack, you know, applied to the character. Valby Reactor Farm, best location? Sorry, Mihai, it depends on what you're doing with Valby. I suggest just checking the list of reactors available every week. So just go here, difficulty level rewards down the bottom, you can check. Like, let's say, depending on the weapon you're using with Valby, let's say you're looking for, right now for non-attribute, there's only singular and tech. I don't think either of these are suitable for Valby, but up to you. Yeah, you can just look based on the type of ammo, the type of attribute, and adjust accordingly. Genuinely, I have to say that it's all up to you, so I cannot give you a suggestion. You have to check the listing yourself and see whether or not there's anything this week. And then, on top of that, it depends on the type of map. Some of the maps are just horrifying. Like this week, I've been trying to get some decent ones for Haley. I found a decent purple one for her, but nothing beyond that, so it wasn't really a very fruitful venture, I have to admit. No problem, Mihai. Alright, let's roll. About 2 more times should settle me. Let me see where I'm at in the brains. Yeah, about 2 more times is good. Starting up.
No chance.
Staro.
Oh. Has the Staro arrived?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? We'll pick you up right after this.
Yeah, take your time.
How was your day today?
Tiring.
I can imagine you sound pretty tired as well. Well, don't
Yeah,
worry.
It
Mhm.
wasn't really work itself that tired me out. Like,
Yeah?
I woke up. The second I woke up, I was like, I do not.
Lol.
You want to skip today? Can I skip today?
I wanted to so bad, you know.
Skip quest. Just
Yeah.
whatever today's quest. Let me just skip it.
I'll
Yeah.
do that tomorrow.
100%. Some days do feel like that. Listen, I play video games for a living, and some days I'm like, I wish I could take a break. But right now is kind of like still, kind of like with startup, it's the early stages of my channel, so I got no breaks for the next year, roughly.
Like, I slept pretty good too, so like, I don't even know why I woke up.
Sometimes you're just tired, you know, like some days you're just
Yeah.
tired, you just want to do something. Just want to do something other than work your job, but you know, like even for
Yep.
me, I gotta work my job.
That's the sad part about being an adult, you know.
Yep. But at least I should always be grateful. My job is easier than yours.
Yes. I mean, it's also not in a lot of other ways, you know.
Yeah, I know. Like I wish I could
Yeah.
be. Sometimes I do wish I could, you know, take a break, play something different, and just have my audience there. But I know that's not how it works in this industry. So, you know, you just gotta,
Unfortunately, no.
yeah, you just gotta roll with that.
Just gotta keep rolling.
Always do. But either way, grinding with you guys makes it better. Will you be around
Oh,
tomorrow
100.
though, Star?
Wait, what's up?
Will you be around tomorrow?
Of course.
Yeah, because I was just telling Track earlier, but I need to settle a debate. See, there's a lot of people on Reddit right now that I don't know why they've reignited the whole drop rate discussion. So I was thinking of doing a 2-hour proof, and if I have people doing it with me, it'll be a lot easier. What we're gonna do is we're gonna farm, I'll choose it tomorrow, but we're gonna farm one particular outpost like close to 100 times, and we're gonna see what drops we get throughout the entire process so that we can determine what the drop rate is. I'll set up a whole Excel spreadsheet and everything, and then we'll get the findings out. basically.
So I'm assuming this is where you want the Sharon, right?
Pardon?
You need a Sharon for tomorrow, or for that?
I'll be
for
the
that
Sharon,
thing?
yes. I'll be the Sharon. Or, well, you can be the
okay.
Sharon. Anyone can be the Sharon, it doesn't really matter. As long as there is one, because we'll be testing both the infiltration drop rate as well as the main drop rate, and we're gonna see whether or not they conform to standard.
I see.
You have to
I'm like
Oh, sorry,
I'm
one
slowly
second.
leveling.
Do you have to catalyze for each setting? No, you don't. No, you don't. But when you switch to a different setting, right? Let's say you catalyze on setting 1, you have to switch to setting 2, and then you put on the you have to put on the catalyst. Have you watched my video on it? Because I did explain the new module system. So make sure that if you haven't already, Jason, please do check out the playlist of all my videos. Watch the video on the new modding system. Because basically, if you go to your Descendant, sorry, I'll just quickly show him this. You see all the catalyst slots are the same, no matter which setting I use. So even if I were to change to, like, say, a different menu, just give it a second. Oh. My character was still in combat. Give it a sec. Yeah, so even if I were to change to a different one, like, my catalyst could be different on each setting, but I'm just taking a look at, like all the modules that I could apply are the same. All the catalyzed slots are still the same. Alright, so I hope that makes it clear for you. But please do watch my video on it if you haven't already. It'll help you out a lot. Sorry for interrupting you, Track.
No, it's all good. I think I was just gonna say, yeah, I'm slowly working on my Sharon, but I don't really like proactively level them up. I just level them up when I can.
Fair enough.
At the outposts, only at the outposts though.
Fair enough. As long as she's working well, it's okay. But yeah, I can share it tomorrow or whatever. Like, it's all good for me. Let's head back to town and we'll pick up Starro. No problem, Jason.
Yeah, the only thing I haven't figured out is which one of our Transcendent models I really want to invest in.
I think it'll be a dual situation. Like, I've always wanted to play around with her, but I think I'll wait until Ultimate Sharon drops, because just in case, like, for the next Ultimate, the candidates for me, at least, are Jaber, Blair, and Sharon. Like, one of these three I feel is going to be the next Ultimate. I'm going to take it, like, cautiously until I can figure out, you know, which one is going to be the one. You know, Jet Li's the one. We are farming
I
brains.
think it's gonna be Sharon. I think it's gonna be Sharon.
If it is, then yeah, that's one of my worries. Like, I don't want to invest in her right now, but they also did promise that it should be a male next. I think that if they want to be smart about this, they should make it a male descendant, either Blair or Jaber. Korean civilian. Oh, sorry, 1 second, Star. Korean civilian, listen. Thank you very much, but please do not mention that game on this channel. Just so you know, we want nothing to do with the racist game and the racist community. Alright? So, if you are still part of that community, I ask kindly that you do not involve me with anything like that. Please pretend I never played that game. Please do not approach me about that game. Never mention that game on my channel. Alright? I want to stay away from that. I will not be giving any details about it. Alright? Just know that many incidents happened. You can go ask them about it if you want, but do not ever mention that game here. Alright? Thank you very much. We are focusing on other games now that are not racist and way better. Sorry, Star, go ahead.
I do not know what I just did before I hit the party, before I accepted the party invite, but I just went from Battle Pass level 42 to 84.
Lol. You've just been battling, that's all.
Reported.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, all I did was complete a crafting, and next thing I know,
Maybe you
I'm
completed enough
84
researches
now.
or something.
Maybe, I guess. Like, yeah, I was like, whoa, what the heck?
All I know is that I've got one more inversion level to reach, and I complete that. Clear invasion operations, just 5 more to go. Disrupt invasions, just 4 more days to go. I'm gonna get all my supplies.
I can't believe I did invasions this morning. Oh my god.
Thanks for understanding, Korean civilian. Okay.
It didn't even take long. I think I completed all 4 within like 16 minutes in total. I golded all 4. Like, it just you know how I feel about them.
I know.
I was
just
surprised I did them.
waiting now. Ooh, I can finally finish off the Val. Aw, not enough of the Val.
What are we about to do?
We, the public people, are going to. We are going to go get some brains. I just need 2 more runs to stock up. Yeah.
Okay.
2 more runs, stock up. then I'm going to get some mixed energy residue. Then we can just do whatever you need or whatever anybody else needs. I'm literally chill because all of this is just giving me executor levels anyway.
Oh, I just got some decent rolls on that.
Ah, nice. It's like,
oh yeah, I need to start another crafting. Crap.
Go ahead. We got time. I did some testing on it yesterday. Like, the Executor is nice for pretty much almost all the Colossi except for Dead Bride, because her weak point is really small to hit. And Devourer, and Swamp Walker and Frost Walker. Like, the rest, it's okay, but the only issue that I'm feeling is that, like, it may not be perfect for, what's her face? Deathstalker. So, like, next week, once I'm done with Executor, I'm definitely gonna 100% start working on Enzo.
Okay.
Nice.
Korean Civilian, again, I have no idea why you're asking me about games that I'm not streaming right now. Just so you know, as a professional creator, I generally don't talk about other games. If you want to ask me about that, you can approach me on social media instead, and you can ask about that. I have no current thoughts about this, and personally, I do not know anything about this game, nor have I ever played this game, and I'm pretty sure it's a game that's already released, so I have no idea why I would be playing it in October or anything like that. So if the devs want a contract with me, they can phone me up. If not, then I have no reason or interest in playing that. Okay, but please do not talk about other games. Do not ask me about other games. That's considered very, very rude. Do not do that when I'm streaming something that I'm obviously an official creator for. I don't think they're gonna... Listen, we're not here to discuss any other games, Midnight Sylph, so let's put that down. Are they gonna nerf Gluttony? Why would they nerf Gluttony? Gluttony's a normal fight. I mean, we can fight Gluttony later. It's not an issue, you know? Gluttony doesn't need a nerf. You just need to know how to fight him. And basically what you need is the firearm attack of your weapons to be decent enough. If you have decent enough firearm attack, you can take him on. Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Sorry, yuppers.
I can see you playing the congas already, so I know.
Out of my way! Shit!
Invasion's always worth it, Praetorian. They are good for gold. They'll give you plenty of nice gold that you can mess around with. Hey, Green Blood, how's it going? Invasions are good for gold. That's basically like, I've never needed to farm gold, but then thinking about it, I needed to farm so much weapon XP anyway that I ended up in block kyber mining, which is also great for gold. So now I've got mountains of gold that I'm sitting on that I'll have nothing to do with.
So slow!
Can you do invasion without bunny? Technically yes, you can do it with Valby. But either way, you're gonna need either bunny or Valby. The goal of invasions is to speedrun. So if your goal is speedrunning, then you need farming characters, and Valby and Bunny are the best farmers. Plain and simple, you know? That's what they're designed for. Well, Tarnished, you need to have a proper build. You see, they will add co-op for invasions, but the problem is people were doing invasions without endgame builds. They didn't build up their weapons or their descendants. They just went in straight away. Now, I know this was not really your fault. This is more the fault of the devs, and I told the devs as much. I said to them, look, you know, and in numerous videos I've also said the same thing. If you're gonna make invasions endgame content, then you need to gate it properly. You can't just say like, oh, as soon as they finish the normal storyline, they can open up the quest for invasions. That's ridiculous. That's not how it's supposed to work. But I think they assumed that everybody would be smart and say, oh, enemies are killing me. I can't do this yet. No. People will only do what you spoon feed them to do. Sad reality of gaming. So, if you have content that is not designed for people to just complete, then you need to gate it appropriately, which is why I said that in future, if they're going to release content like that is designed for endgame, it should be locked behind an endgame boss. Had they properly locked it behind like Molten Fortress or Gluttony, assuming the player wasn't carried, they would be at the level where they're ready to do invasions. But unfortunately, they chose not to do that, and well, yeah, this is the result. Yeah, basically, like, my thought as well is the same thing. They should have made it so that after you clear, say, even, or maybe even just Frostwalker, at least Frostwalker, right? You clear Frostwalker, okay, now you can start doing the invasion storyline. That would have prepared people appropriately. No problem. No problem, civilian. I hope in future you'll remember that if you're not interested in the content being actually streamed by the streamer, then, you know, no point showing up and do it and asking all sorts of weird questions. Like, that's not how you become a good viewer, dude. That's just ass. Don't ever do that. If you're not interested in me or the content being streamed, then don't ever come up. The thing is, Greenblood Crusade, that they have to decide what they want to do. I feel that they need to do a bit of both. See, the seasonal content doesn't need to be hard. Yes, I do agree with that. But then they need to prepare two things each season. They need to prepare seasonal content and endgame content separately, which I also agree is something they should have done. You see, they tried to combine seasonal content with endgame content, which was a really, really bad move. And furthermore, it was not the kind of endgame content people wanted. Like what I would do, and again, this is the same suggestion I've made multiple times, right? The same suggestion I made multiple times in several other streams and videos was that I talked about a horde mode, right? They could have a, like, for example, let's say in season 2, just as an example. Now, this is not what's coming in season 2. I hope nobody will put words in my mouth or all that kind of nonsense, but if they were to make it so, that like there was a horde mode introduced in the game, they could have like 4 tiers for it, right? Basic tier is like 500 enemies, then tier 2, 1000 enemies, tier 3, 1500, tier 4 is 2000 enemies, and then finally it's endless mode, right? They could have a game mode like that, like Last Stand of the Descendants or something, okay? And this horde mode could involve just like, rather than enemies spawning in waves, it's just all the enemies spawn at you at once, and every 200 that you kill, like the difficulty increases or something like that. There was a lot of mechanics that I worked out, and I sent it all to the devs in a post. I don't know whether they'll implement it or take it seriously, but this was my suggestion. Anyway, the point is that would be a suitable like endgame bit of content. Then they could have some other seasonal content that could be just chill for basically everybody to achieve and play around with. Like the Inversion Reinforcer being a seasonal thing, okay, I'm down with that. Like they can give us like seasonal content and separate it cleanly. That's what I think they should do. Because if they don't do that, then what's going to happen is that players are going to feel like they need to get to end game to do anything, and that's not really what you want. So hopefully they've learned their lesson. Indeed I am, civilian. Indeed I am, so I ask that you respect it. I've worked hard to get to this point. Alright, heading back to town now. And yeah, again, Tarnished, I also told them this is an MMO that they're trying to build. They should never have solo content or solo only content in an MMO, because you're just gonna have to walk back the change anyway. Like everybody, when I mentioned the first time, they all said, you know what, they're just gonna have to walk back the change. I said, yes, exactly. They're just gonna have to walk back the change, because what is the point in playing a game with your friends to play alone? It's like, bruh, seriously, what is the point? Like, is there any reason to do that? Nice job, Mr. Tay. Well done. Any tips to avoid getting one-shotted by some bosses near the end of missions? build my builds, Praetorian? Have you built my endgame builds? If you have not built an endgame build, then you're not ready yet. What you need to do is, after you get in hard mode, start working on my builds. Start working on my builds straight away. Look, if you want to vary the builds later on, you can. But first, build a robot build. Have you built my ultimate bunny build? Have you built all these builds? Do you have the external components necessary? You don't have all that stuff, you're going to get one shot. If you have my builds, you have my gun builds, you have my Descendant builds, you're fine. You have maxed Valby fully with Catalyst and it's impossible, but are you using my build? You see, because a maxed out Valby should never die. Like, genuinely never died. Of course you should, Praetorian. You should always follow my builds. Guys, if you're not building a robot build, then that is why you're having difficulties, or that's why you're struggling. Look, I'll give you all a challenge.
Learn all the builds.
Exactly, I'll give you all a challenge. You build one of my builds. You build exactly what I build. Same components. Make sure your components and your roles on the components are exactly the same. And if you're still dying at that point, then it's literally a skill issue. But then in that case, what you need to do is observe the streams, watch how I play certain characters, and you'll learn a lot more. But if you actually refer to the evening streams, I always start by doing the invasions every evening. If you watch those evening streams where I'm doing the invasions, you'll actually see how I get through them with no difficulties. And the builds that I'm using are the exact same builds that I publish for you guys. All right, so check that out, learn the gameplay, and also learn the builds. The builds are all on the channel. They're all fully detailed for you, external components, reactors, everything. Make sure you get everything that I have, and you'll be fine. Okay, now, I have enough of that. Can we open some vaults real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta switch to Enzo.
Switch to mine.
There's my almighty key. Tom Cruise. He will never not be Tom Cruise to me now. It is, because you have to switch between them constantly, Haza. That's the only... When I first started Glay, I died a lot because I wouldn't heal in time. So I learned, like, at first, like, I kept the system for myself. I would cast twice, heal, cast twice, heal. But later on, I was able to adjust accordingly.
Once you get the rhythm of that routine down, it just goes.
HP, Sword, and Shield, Slayer set. Slayer set's your problem, Zombie Pikachu. Why are you using a Slayer set on Valby? You're using the wrong stuff. This is why I tell you. It doesn't matter if you have a HP roll. The problem is a Slayer set does not have hit points. Slayer set's base stat is max shield. Why would you use a Slayer set on Valby? That's a terrible choice. Valby uses the Annihilation set in the first place, and even then, it's a terrible choice. So, no. If you want to survive, you use the farming set. So you gotta have a HP auxiliary support power, HP support sensor. You probably want an Annihilation memory for the additional hit points. This one works really well. And then HP support processor. So once you have all this, you're totally fine. You never use a Slayer set on Valby. Valby is not... A Slayer set is only for bossing and only if you're going for immediate kills. So these are used mostly on characters like Lepic, Haley, things like that. You can't just use one set of external components for everything. It doesn't work that way. You gotta vary it. This is why I've got so many in my inventory, because I'm always changing in accordance with the set that I need. For your external components you want to survive, you gotta have your HP set. This is for survival, and it's designed to, like, if you don't need the skill-based bonuses, then it's fine. You see? So please always ensure that when you're playing these types of games, that you adjust accordingly. Don't just use the Slayer set blindly. Slayer set has max shield here, which is even worse for you than the main component, which can get a double HP roll, is defense, and the last processor is the only one with HP. You're missing out on literally 30% of your base hit points, which means that your mods are multiplying your hit points by even less. That's why you're dying. You don't need a Slayer set on Valby, and certainly no Valby should use a Slayer set. Even if I were going for a full skill-based build, I would not touch a Slayer set because it is quite useless. Like, you will literally be gimping your survivability for no increase in power,
I
because
disagree.
Valby's, you shush boy. I'll listen to you in a second. Hold on. Valby's skill-based build, right, cannot utilize the Slayer set as well as I think it should, because her modifiers are low. This can change if you adjust certain transcendents. But for the most part, for the most like farming build that I posted, I would never touch a Slayer set. Sorry, go ahead, Trek.
Oh, just that one line you said about Slayer set being useless.
On Valby, bro.
It's no, Valve could use it too. It's just they don't. If they're gonna use it, they have to know how to use supply moisture with their build. If they're not using it properly, that's a them
No,
problem.
no, no, no. Even with
I
supply
use
moisture, Slayer
and
set
yeah, I
does
use
not
Annihilation.
increase the modifier. That's the problem. It increases skill power. So if you
I'm
look
talking
at
about preserving MP. To utilize Valby, you gotta be agile. Actually, use your skills. Don't get hit. Because when you're in your skill mode, you get damage recovery. Damage
no, hold on.
reduction.
Well, you're
Okay?
talking about preserving MP. Slayer set increases the skill cost. How are you preserving MP with that?
No, I'm saying because it seems like they're not using their skills to conserve Valby's MP to actually use their skills to move around. Because if you're Valby, you don't get hit. You're not supposed to get hit. Just move.
I still wouldn't use Slayer set on her.
Yeah.
Like if you can use it, then I leave it to you. But I would still only go for Annihilation set. But then again, I'm gonna say this clearly. I only use guns on Valby. I have never used her skill build. I do not play her skill build. So if you were to run her skill build, then potentially yes. In which case I would leave it up to the decision of those that play her skill build. But right now, like I just want to explain my reasoning for this. If you look at her dots, her dots all have a skill power modifier that is below 160%, and the break point for where skill power becomes more important than modifier is 160%. This was calculated through a lot of testing. So if your skill power modifier is anything less than 160, you should actually be raising it up. In fact, raising it up all the way to 200% does not have diminishing returns. Once you're past the skill modifier of 200%, then skill power is more important than skill modifier, and you will generally gain more value out of it. That being said, again, because it is diminishing returns, like the actual point where it becomes so bad is 300% and above. Valby cannot even reach that with her dots. So that's why I just wouldn't use the Slayer set, which increases her cost, in my personal opinion. But if a skill build does come out in future where they adjust her dots, or some of her transcendents have better modifiers, like if you can reach that 200 to 300% modifier amount, then absolutely go ahead and run that, assuming your dots can reach that. Assuming.
That's true.
And I think that the only one that can is her, what's it called? Waterway skill, which is also the damage reduction skill, because that's the only one that has a dot amount, if I'm not wrong, that is baseline 200% or something, and you can push it up with like skill simplification or whatever. Yeah, you can push it up close to 300, which means that that's when the Slayer set kicks in and starts to really dish out extra damage for you.
Do that.
Okay, let's deploy. But I do like discussions like this. These discussions engage my brain. Okay, we'll start in the Vermilion Waste.
Yeah. It has a particular synergy. Like I was messing around with duration stuff with the Slayer set stuff.
Mhm.
And for the Valby farm, it's amazing.
Yep.
But it still goes to the point, the original point where it's not that great, but it's not useless
Mhm.
on Valby.
There's one over here already. Are any of the purple sets good? I leave that up to you, because mostly I just focus on Slayer and Annihilation. I have not found any other sets that truly speak
Found
to
it.
me. Yep.
That's an intriguing code.
I
Oh, no,
got
how
it.
did you find it? It was hidden
I
so
wanna
well.
do it.
Oh, you want to do it? You can have the next one. I just thought that I have a lot of these, so
I have so many meow.
okay. Very well. You can have the next. There should be another one soon. And do I plan on making a build for some of the meta weapons like Peacemaker? Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as meta here. So I don't know why Peacemaker would be meta. So the word meta has actually very negative connotations. We don't use that word here because realistically you can play whatever you want and do whatever you want. So I don't believe in metas at all. That being said, do I plan on making certain builds for that? I'll think about it because as far as I can tell, Peacemaker does not interest me at all. You have to cast Dimension skills multiple times, so yeah. The fact that you need a 5 stack in order to trigger the ability, if it was trigger on a single stack, I would say okay. Because there are certain ways I could cheese with it. But right now, having looked at it, I feel that it is practically useless. And that's my opinion. Maybe somebody else could come up with something super cool with it, but for now, I only saw its use on Valby. Because Valby is both fusion and dimension skills, and overall I still wouldn't go with it. Swapping to Remnant now. I still wouldn't say meta in that sense because people can boss with Greg's. People can boss with the Executor. So, Enduring Legacy is a great weapon, but when we say meta, it means that there's only one way to play, and I don't like that limitation because the whole point of games like this is that variety is the spice of life. So forgive me, but again, coming from a lot of different games and being in this industry for so long, I have very, very different, it's inside the tunnel of love. I have very, very different definitions of things, and that's why I will never use the word meta. Not in a game like this.
There's one here on me.
Oh.
The house.
Okay, we can go to the house first because it's outside. I swear it was the tunnel, but okay. Could be the house as well.
Maybe there's one as well, yeah.
Ooh, ultra precision. Perforator? No. I plan on working on one in future.
Yeah, I just need one more blueprint and I could finish it.
Yeah, farming Glade could be alright with the Peacemaker, but I just wouldn't see a use for it except killing an elite maybe, you know? So I just don't feel that it is viable or useful at all. Like, sure, you can burst one guy and then you have to cast your farm. You have to cast your skills multiple times, and if you got a boss and he's the only one left, casting Massive Sanctification is not really gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Ah, there is one here as well. Star! Down here.
Here?
What are you doing, nerd? It's in the tunnel.
Thought I heard another one over there.
No, it's inside the tunnel, dude. Hopefully, because Track already opened it up, hopefully there'll be stuff here.
It's okay if they're not. I'll blame him forever.
Do it. Hold a grudge forever.
No,
My take on it, Brain Sushi, is that it is generally defined very differently, and the common understanding is that meta has negative connotations because when people talk about meta, it says that this is the most effective tactic, therefore this is the only way to play. I don't like that connotation for anything. So in a game where variety is the spice of life, I refuse the term meta at any way, shape, or form. And ask kindly that you guys respect that because, again, coming from a lot of different games, I prefer to keep my wording very, very clear. And Ted, I would love to have the devs introduce a horde mode. I believe that this is good. And Lycanthropic, have you not seen my streams on that? Again, asking about a different game is not permitted here. If you want to talk to me about a different game, talk to me on social media, all right? My Twitter, Instagram is all there. You can talk to me there. But why have you not seen my streams on it is what I would ask. Because it seems to me that you did not see any of my streams on it, despite the fact that I streamed it multiple times over several days. So that sounds to me like, number one, you have not turned on notifications, which means you're missing a lot of stuff because YouTube is only sending you the personalized notifications. And you're also asking me questions about stuff that I've already done. And again, I said, look, I will happily stream all these sorts of games. Hold on, where are you guys?
I'm in the southwest, or southeast rather.
Wait. Star's gone. You guys have gone two completely different directions. Who's found one?
Me?
One of them as well.
Okay. Let's go to Star
I'm
first because
alright.
I'm closer to north. Pretty much why I do not usually use the word meta unless I'm forced to. If I have to use the word meta, then did you open it already? Or is that It's under here.
I'm
Okay.
waiting
I
for
see.
the off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I was like, there's nothing here. I didn't realize it was down there, that spot. But yes, guys, if you want to, and this, I want to say this in general. I just want to say this in general. If you guys want to see streams of different games or things like that, set your notification, hit the bell button on YouTube, set notifications to all, because if you set notifications to personalize, you will never catch any of my other streams. You will never catch any of the other videos or the other content that I do, because what YouTube will do is that it will only send you to content that you guys have watched before, which means that if you only watch content for TFD, you're only going to get my TFD videos and TFD stuff. You will never be told when I'm doing anything else. So there's a lot of people that are asking, have you played this recent game? Have you played that recent game? I'll be like, I did it on stream. None of y'all showed up. Why is that the case? The bell button is very important. On YouTube now, they have a very different system. It's no longer if you subscribe, you'll get all the notifications. No, YouTube changed this system 2 years ago. 2 years ago, where the bell button is now set to personalize only by default. Why? Because everybody was like, yeah, I'm subscribed to like 10 channels. I get too many notifications. So YouTube said, okay, here's what we'll do. The bell is set to personalize, which means that if you only watch content of a certain type from a certain creator, they will only send you some content related to that. They won't even send you every single video that I do on that. Just some content. So make sure that you hit the bell, set it to all, and you'll never miss a video, stream, or anything else. All right? So please be aware of that.
Vault on you.
No worries, Ted. I should have enough for it. Yep, heading toward you guys now. And yeah, I get you, Brain Sushi, but listen, it's just that I have to be very, very clear on the terms that I use, because again, I'm a professional. If I'm seen saying certain things, then people are going to adopt that terminology. People are going to adopt that same mannerism. And that's why I'm so clear on what I do and what I say. Because the second I start saying something, everybody's going to be like, hey, have you got the meta for this? Have you got the meta for that? Have you got the meta for this? I'm like, no, we don't want to deal with that. What I want is for everybody to experience variety and enjoy things. So that's why I'm very, very careful with the terminology that I use. No, there can always be a meta. I'm not saying a meta cannot exist. All I'm saying is that I do not want to use the word meta, and I hate that word with a passion, because again, in a game like this, what we're aiming for, shifting areas by the way, what I'm aiming for is to ensure that everybody can enjoy a variety. And again, I am in a position where I am the professional creator. Look, many people might not agree with this, but I am the professional creator that everybody comes to. And with great power comes great responsibility, right? If I'm seen saying, oh, this is meta, that's meta, some people will take that as gospel. They won't listen, they won't wait to listen to my whole spiel about, you know, what I'm thinking about this and that and the other. So again, it all boils down to, number one, I have to be very clear on my terminology. Number two, I want to encourage the best possible experience for my viewers and my audience. So that's why I do not use certain wording. So it's not, I'm not trying to debate whether it exists, doesn't exist, this, that, the other. No. Only thing I'm interested in is ensuring, oh,
Okay.
the other side? Okay. Teleporting there. All I'm trying to say is that we need to be clear about the wording we use. And this goes for my viewers as well, because basically you are at the stream that people tune into. And therefore, I have to be cautious about what wording people use. So, hope that's understandable. Okay, go ahead, start.
Dude, track, I came out of that corner and that grapple almost hit me right in the face. I was like, what the heck is that?
A rocket, yeah.
That freaked me out.
I was like, yeah, that was the whole idea.
That was perfect
Turn the
timing. Oh
corner.
my gosh. Yeah. I was not expecting that.
Yes, Haza knows tier lists do not exist.
Shotgun
Listen.
The
equals
tears
up
of our enemies.
Yep. The only tears that matter are the tears of your enemies. Alright, just a couple more vaults and we should be good to go. See if there's any more. None in the immediate area. Okay, we can head back to Vermilion Waste. Balancer, it'll actually tell you. It tells you. So equip a fire enhancement and oh wait, sorry, that isn't shown. It's proportional for burn and poison. It depends on how you inflict it. It depends, like if it's inflicted by a skill, they'll tell you that it's based on skill power modifier and how much of it is calculated. Otherwise, for guns, it's based on your firearm damage.
Cave.
Okay? Yep. Makes sense to me. Over here, Star? It's in the cave.
Get no,
Down
get
here.
no. Woohoo!
Yep, down into the hole.
Navy SEALs.
I ever since I switched to mid-air maneuvering, I hate getting out of this cave. I always have an issue trying to get out.
Exactly. I'm agree with you there, Exedrin. Which is why I aim to be more professional than them. Because I am as tired of this industry as you guys are. Why do you think people tune into me instead? Like, I may not have the biggest following, but look, I don't buy my views. I don't buy my views. I don't use vidIQ or any of those other weird subscription services that, you know, boost your channel. I don't do any of that. All I do is I post my content, and a lot over time, people have recognized me as that one creator that you can trust because I don't clickbait. What I do, I test on stream, and then off I go. It'll be proportional to the crit damage. But again, Bouncer, this is not a question I can answer straightforwardly because some of them depend. Some of them genuinely depend. So there's no one answer for this, Bouncer. You have to independently verify based on the different skills, and unfortunately, you'll have to find that out either from the unique ability. I don't know. Star should be over there. Yeah, she's on the way.
Over here.
Yep. Okay. It's good enough. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, we're good. But yeah, for whether or not it supports the crit, weak spot, and all that kind of stuff, it will be different for different stuff. So please be aware, Bouncer. There's no straightforward answer. It is genuinely very dependent on different things. As far as sorry, 1 second. As far as I know, please make sure that you read the skill carefully, or you read whatever's causing the burn or poison. However, I will tell you this right now. Don't ever bother with these effects unless they are necessary to trigger another effect, because they are so useless in this game that they deal practically 0 damage. You are way better off right now. None of the DOT effects are worth it. You're way better off focusing only on direct damage. And the DOT is just extra at this current point in the game. Okay, back to town. We're good. Now, to answer Yo-Yo's question about a specific spot to farm the HP support components, what you need to do is when you get into hard mode, there is a list called the difficulty level rewards. Everybody should know about this because it is told to you in the game. But if you don't know about this, when you check, basically, Bouncer, nothing in the game is worth building unless I've built it. And then eventually I usually, like, there's no point because you're just gonna waste your time and you waste your resources. When I've built it, then that's when you know it's worth it because I'll do the testing for you. When you're looking at the difficulty level rewards, this is for Yo-Yo again, you can check what external components are dropping. Each week there are certain rewards that drop. So here, this particular week, they've got memories and auxiliary power. So if you go to Misty Wood, you can farm memory components. If you go to the forward base, you can farm the auxiliary power here. All right, so go to your difficulty level rewards. This is available to see once you're in hard mode. Difficulty level rewards, they'll show you here, and you can even see the all rewards right here to see the changes each week, so you can see what is available. There's like processors, reactors, whatever. It's all up to you to scroll down. So like next week is all reactor, sensor, processor, that kind of thing. All right. So you'll be able to check week to week what external components you can farm. And you just go do the missions and farm them and you're good to go. Okay, all clear. Thank you guys. I now have enough materials to carry on. Track Star, what did you both need to farm anything in particular?
I've been working on perforators, but that's about it. And levels, that's it.
Oh, levels with perforator? I need to get materials for mine. Star, what about you?
Just the last few Afterglow pieces and Blue Beetle pieces.
Okay, I thought you finished your Afterglow, but sure.
No, the Executor.
Okay. I can help you finish Blue Beetle first. Which piece did you need?
I'm missing, like, for the Blue Beetle,
Yeah, I can help out with weather. I'm just leveling up.
Yeah, no
I
worries.
have the beetle finished.
The synthetic fiber blueprint, the blue beetle blueprint, and 2 more of the polymer sync films, so either or.
Okay, so you just need the synthetic fiber, which is basically we need pattern 094 mutant AA. How many do you have? Because then we can do gluttony, and that's my excuse to go and fight gluttony.
I'm 094.
094 AA.
Yeah,
I have 6.
you've got 6. Okay. What we can do is we can do a bit of the asylum. That way, Track gets some levels as well for his stuff. We'll gather a bunch of Amorphous, and we'll go murder gluttony. Okay with you, Track?
I don't think I'll play.
All right, let's go to the asylum. And yes, just for Yo-Yo, it does show more than that, so make sure that you always check everything in there. Hey, Froggy. Okay. Asylum is here. Okay, easy peasy. You guys ready?
Go for it.
Yepper.
Oh wait, I'm on my Enzo. Nope. On brand for me. Sorry, we have to exit. I brought the wrong character. I was like, I forgot something, didn't I? Thank you. Very blessed to have you both here. Sorry.
Tom Cruise, it's not your show tonight.
Yep, it's not Tom Cruise's show yet. That is pretty much it. Listen, look, if you haven't watched a lot of my videos yet, you watch my videos, you see the difference for yourself. A lot of the earlier videos were superseded by later videos where I, like for example, in the early videos, nobody knew anything, so we were still going defense, but later on we changed that. So like, for example, my ultimate F2P survival guide, which comes after a lot of my early videos, you know, talk a lot about like how to replace defense with HP. Yeah, you go ahead first. I'm going to swap over. So definitely do check out the videos. And if you find that I'm not knowledgeable or that you don't think that I, you know, am good for you, then you don't have to watch me. But I can certainly say that having seen the entire spectrum of people who do tune into my content and all that, most people after they discover me, they just stay here because they know it's better. But again, like I said, it's up to the individual. I cannot force you guys. You ready? Did you say?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Yes, do hit the like button and do support as much as you can. Also, register me as your content creator. That'd be very, very helpful. The more people that register me as their content creator, the better. All right, it's one of the most important things, so make sure that you guys do that. If I can gather 888 active supporters, because right now the support base is a lot smaller than it was when this game first started. If I can ever hit 888 again, I think Nexon might take me a lot more seriously. I'm just saying. Like I've told others, I am strictly professional here. No lies, no clickbait, no bull.
Alpha here.
Anything that I do, I've tested myself and gone through iterations to ensure that everything that I do is legit. If I do not go through the iterative process, then I will not be able to disclose it to you. These are a very nice pair of headphones. Do I ever try the console versions? No. I'm strictly PC only. I do not have the money nor the time to have a console setup. So if anyone needs like console stuff, usually I will say, hey, there are other official creators, some of them are on console, maybe check them out. But I don't know if any are currently working on the game, I generally don't associate much with them. Oh my god, my mods are full. Well, good thing you can go back to town after this. Why are my mods full?
Because it's on brand for you.
Very true. Very true.
No, I actually got rid of like 900 this morning before I got off.
Lol.
Dismantled a lot and I combined a lot.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. Well, I'm just gonna dismantle quickly. Just to answer something like that, I know it was directed at somebody else, but Bouncer, there's no rule for how many amorphous to open. We just like, for me, I just have a rule of 5. Get a 5 amorphous or 6 or whatever, and then go open. You know, I don't really have a hard and fast rule because there's no need to worry too much about it. It's just RNG.
It used to be 10.
Yeah,
That
but now we're
real
lazy.
quick. That
Yeah.
changed really quick.
To be honest, it depends because like it depends on how much time we want to invest. Like right now, we're trying to divide our time more effectively.
Yeah, I think it's just everybody has more stuff of something, so
Yeah.
it has to vary.
Oh,
You can't just say like, all right, next 6 hours, guys, this one mission only, right?
Yep.
oh, I was supposed to use my weapon.
Use whatever makes you happy, man. Me, I just use Bunny because, like I said, we're pretty tight on time. So we like to be as effective as possible. Therefore, like right now, I'm only focusing on one thing, which is raising my Executor levels, but I'm also helping my friends, right? So in order to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I bring Bunny for the fast farm. Then I can level up my Executor at the same time.
I'm doing that right now.
Yep. I've still got quite a few Kataris to put in.
Oh, I have a lot. I haven't done one yet.
My shield!
I've leveled up so many things, I'm actually out of available ones.
That's the only reason I'm hyper focusing one at a time and taking it slow. Because like I know that if I was trying to do Enzo and the Executor at the same time, sure I could get it done faster, but nah, man. Besides, Enzo will be easy next week. Just get some of y'all to help me in the mornings and just run me through, and easy asylum, bada bing bada boom. Leveled up. But yeah, I'm also building up my catalyst stock because I know for a fact that that's gonna be problematic.
That's what I'm working on now. I have a lot of the materials. I just need a blueprint.
Lol. Bouncer gets
I think I'm
stressed.
up to 7 again.
7 blueprints, you said?
Yeah, I think I'm up to 7 again now.
Fair enough. Sounds
I have
good.
a lot of the Morpheus to go through.
Don't worry. If you ever need to, then like after we do the outpost testing tomorrow, I can Haley you through any boss. Oh, you need this boss dead? No problem, bro. Easy, 1 shot. I myself have already made the suggestion for re-rolling reactors. I have posted on my Twitter. If they choose to take it seriously, that's up to them, but I have added them already. Again, a lot of these things that you guys are thinking, I'm with you on a lot of that stuff.
Mission complete. You did
But
well.
ultimately, look, I'll be very frank with you guys. I need you guys to support me. The devs aren't gonna take me seriously, even as as the people's representative or whatever. Like, no matter how much I say some things or agree with some things, I need your help to make it a reality. If y'all link your Nexon accounts, register as supporters on Nexon, Nexon can at least see, hey, this creator is being taken seriously by the people, which means that they're gonna listen to you and they're gonna listen to me. But if we can't even come together to support me or to get the numbers we need, I don't even care if you only spend like $5 on the game or just $1 on the game, doesn't matter. As long as I get the supporter numbers, that's all that matters. I don't care about the revenue. All that matters to me is that we hit that count, because if we could show the devs how serious we are as a community, we got no problems. All right, so that's my appeal to you guys. Help me out. My link, my creator code link is gonna be there. Register. I need everybody on this. If everybody's on this with me, we're good. But I need your help. Okay, let me quickly go delete mods. The game is not stingy on storage at all. I'm perfectly fine on mine. All you gotta do is delete what you don't need and make sure, of course, you level up your mastery. You get more storage. How to reroll components? You cannot. You cannot reroll components or reactors. You can only reroll weapons right now, which is why people are asking, will this come in future? But I don't think component rerolls will be coming, unfortunately. Reactor rerolls, they might budge on that, but we'll see.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
I know, Bouncer. But like I told you yesterday, or I don't know if I told somebody else, but I'm pretty sure it was you. Go link, because you'll get your account back. You won't lose your stuff, dude. They won't just delete your unlinked account. It doesn't work that way. Once you link, if you do have some progression losses, you can just hit the unlink button and it'll all be back. But you need to go and email support. If you just stay scared and do nothing, that's on you. But you know, you won't be able to help out your favorite creators, nor will you be able to become a larger part of the community. And in future, if there are exclusive rewards for those that are supporters, and again, look, I don't want to say anything about this because it's not confirmed, but they have said that there will be some exclusive rewards for those that participate in the creator program and support program, then you're going to miss out. Up to you, but this is what I would do. If you're afraid and paralyzed by inaction, then nothing's going to move forward. I would say get on that right now. Go right now. Register. Link immediately. If there's a problem, you can unlink straight away, then email support. It doesn't take long, and that way your problems get solved. If you don't solve your problems, like I said, that's on you, but you'll be missing out in future. And by the time stuff comes around and you want to solve the problem later, it's going to be even harder to resolve. Your choice.
Ooh, I just got a gold weak point damage and firearm attack for my Executor.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Too bad its weak point damage sucks.
It doesn't matter because it's the only other way to enhance it. Unless you want to go for elementals, but yeah. I thought a lot about it and I was like, I'll just go with additional weak point because it's a multiplier anyway on the crit. Plus, the big problem is that you have to target a weak point, I believe, to trigger its unique.
Yeah. Ooh, gold roll, bonus firearm attack versus Colossus. Yes.
Yes, that's good.
Perfect.
The whole reason that its weak point damage sucks is why I'm like adjusting a few things about it. Like, I think I may have to go down the elemental path, which means more catalyst, but like I said, I'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna stay Chili Manjaro on that. Trauma from previous games, Exedrin, I always do this manually. Everybody always asks about it, but I always do it 100% manual. Hey, Sench. Froggy T, right? Yes, but that's why you can also purchase inventory space if it bothers you that much. That being said, I've already shown people how to set up your filters. I would recommend setting up your filters as you go along. And in the normal mode, you don't really get that many drops anyway. So once you rush through normal mode, you're all okay. After that, you don't need to store every single weapon. You just store weapons that you haven't leveled up yet. And then once you level them up, you toss them away because the only ones that you keep are the ultimates. Then for reactors, I have a selection of reactors for my characters, but that's about it. You don't need more than that. And same with the components. So you will be okay pretty much on that. You don't have to store up anything that you get in normal mode anyway. At first I used to, then I realized it's all pointless. The only thing I stored were the ultimate weapons, and everything else that I have in there, I've started clearing them out and tossing them away because you just don't need it. You will, like, at first I thought I would, but then I realized that you just don't need any of the purple stuff at all. So usually what I'll do, and you'll see me doing it because now you can even delete in combat, I'll just press shift, my filters are set, just delete the combat and off I go. It's no problem at all. But if you do have troubles, then I would suggest setting up your filters, or you can, if you really need to, purchase additional slots. But other than that, just raise your mastery. Mastery is fairly easy to raise. Just level up weapons that you haven't. You only need to level up a weapon or a descendant once to 40, and then you're good to go. Sorry guys, what were you saying?
Not sure.
No, sorry, I thought somebody said something. If not, then
Talking.
okay.
Just game stuff.
Then onward we go. Okay, so now that I'm set, we'll do the asylum a couple more times. Then we'll go kill Gluttony. I have no regrets buying this pink hair. Somehow, I don't know why I never bought it till now. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
yes.
meant to ask about that earlier. Because, you know, I love my purple hair, but pink. So we're
I know, right? I didn't buy it before. I was using the
Her
purple or her school, or her schoolgirl hair, but then I was like, you know what? Let's give the pink hair a try. And somehow it really works with the Twisted Worship. I don't know. I'm just feeling it, so I'm just like, yeah.
It's adorable.
Yep.
Because my bunny has I put on pink sneakers on her.
Yeah.
So I go with her hair. Yeah, it looks pretty sick.
Pink sneakers. Which armor did you paint for the pink shoes?
The uniform, school outfit.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, the sneakers came with the outfit, and the heels came with the maid outfit.
Lol.
I have both.
Definitely 100% star thing to have both.
I had to.
It is the way of the star. No, I don't disagree. Oh no, my YouTube chat died. Ah. Okay, when that happens. Sorry guys, give me a sec, I'll bring it back. There we are. Okay. Phew, it's working again. Lol. No thanks. I never do deals like that. If you want to support me, support me. If you don't, that's okay. I can never be threatened into something like that. Yeah.
That's a weird ego move, but yeah.
Yeah.
How special are you, bro? I'll come to this guy's channel. I'll make him do what I want.
Oh no, I just see that.
Nah, at the end of the day, look. I feel that if you want to support a creator, support them. You know, it should be something you want to do. Especially if you find their info useful. And I have given you plenty of useful info. But if after all that you still don't find that I'm worth your time or you don't want to support me, then that's on you. You know, that's your decision to make. I mean, I can't say anything to that other than, look, the world does to you what you do to the world, so just keep that in mind. That's why I'm confident in what I do, because I always remain professional and I think of my audience. I hope it was.
Maybe that's just a first offer. What's your second offer, bro?
Even if it was a second offer, I wouldn't take it.
I mean, if you put some green attached to it, then we're talking something else. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it against you with this free thing that anybody could actually do.
Well, I would be okay with green. Depends on how much, though. Now, if there was a deal sweetener, I'm not gonna say entirely no. Because I could farm Divine Punishment in roughly 2 hours. But, I don't know, you know, there's no deal sweetener than that.
I think I can help you make it a lot quicker than that.
And I think Star, if you farmed it with me, what would happen is you would get every single piece that I wanted, and I would get no pieces, and it's gonna take 4 hours instead of 2 hours. Okay, no.
We'll never know. We'll never know until we know.
No. I know for a fact that if I farm with you, okay, like, you know, I love you, homie, but you know, when I'm farming that Divine Punishment, you're not coming with me. No way. No way.
Oh, it's okay. I'll still get mine faster either way.
Hello. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce your name because I can't read Japanese, but konnichiwa. Welcome to the channel. Hey, listen, I'll take any bribe anytime. All right, as long as the money's there. But it has to be a sufficiently large offer. What's my favorite gun right now? I don't think I have a favorite. I like a lot of different guns. Greg's is pretty cool. Enduring Legacy is pretty cool. I want to work on the rest too. I want to work on Blue Beetle. I've got so many I want to work on, but even Kingsguard Lance, I want to try and take that, check that out as well. But the reason I can't right now is that the next big thing I have to work on after I finish Executor is Enzo. And guns are expensive. They require a lot of catalysts. Kingsguard Lance too. I've got a lot to farm next week, so it's going to be a harsh one. Not looking forward to it. But it is what it is.
Ah, 40. Yay.
Nice. You want to catalyze?
With what?
Oh, you don't have catalyst.
I don't have any, yeah.
Lol.
It's endowment.
Okay, then tell you what. You can do me a favor, okay? If you can, you just need to bring your bunny, and I will bring my Enzo and catalyze
that's
my
exactly
Enzo.
what I would be doing. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll be doing actually.
Okay, please run me through this. I will do nothing, and you guys can do everything. Yes! Enzo levels finally, guys. I can start working on Enzo. Okay, let's go. Back to town. Woo!
I mean, I actually do have one crystallization catalyst, but I'm not gonna put it on yet because I'm at one of those crossing points where the last 2 slots, I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay it out. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Multiple- yeah, so
You
been
want the,
thinking
you
about
want the
it all
best
day.
possible path. No, I agree.
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
understand that. I can see that. All right.
Because it'll be
Yeah.
the difference between spending 2 or 3 more, or I mean 2 or just 1 more catalyst to just finish my glaze. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Okay, understandable. Okay, now the screen will go blank for a minute while I swap over. It's time for me to duel. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let me put on my Executor, back on Garbenzo.
That's perfect.
Let's put TC here just in case. Now, I'm going to rename this. It's finally time. Gunzo. Okay, I'm gonna start this now. Energy activator. Sorry guys, the screen will go blank for a minute because I can't reveal too much before my build gets done, you know? Okay. So bear with the blank screen for a minute. Enjoy the conversations. The screen will be back soon. We shall have some good times. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna have to make sure this will work. Oh, wow, this is garbage. Okay, so if I really want the stuff, then I have a general idea of what I want. I won't need the other things, so that is completely irrelevant. The only thing I could probably get out of this is... Oh wow, even the minimal stuff is bad. Okay. So this, if I were to put... Let me see, where are you? Oh wow, this is also absolute garbage. My god, that's fantastic. This is... I wonder, okay. Let me try this one. Oh, so this is why this is absolute garbage as well. Wow, that is actual trash.
Oh yeah, 100% agree. I don't see anything.
I know, but I'm like just thinking to myself, the reinforced front line is the firearm attack increase amount of everything within radius is Max HP times 0.0009%. What is this? Why would this be a thing? It's not even 1%. That's so bad. Like, bruh. No thanks, bro. I think I will not take that. I'm gonna just go with this. Okay, so he only needs one Transcendent mod. I'm just gonna go upgrade that real quick.
New subscriber detected.
Don't know what it is.
My fingers never heard lycanthropic, but again, I'm a professional gamer, so. How tanky is Enzo with shields? I've never once built a tanky character, so I am so sorry I cannot answer that. I have no clue.
Ask me anything about modules.
But anyway, sorry. Please bear with me for a little longer, guys. The blank screen will go off soon. I'm just quietly enhancing everything. 5 million gold, easy peasy. I got too much anyway. Okay, I know exactly what to do. This one here. And then I don't really need that, do I? This gets me pretty close to what I wanted anyway. So, yep, this should set me up nicely. Okay, there'll be 2 more mods that I need, and that should settle me in very, very nicely.
Hey, track.
I have 2 more open slots. Okay.
What up?
Before we do gluttony, can you send me a picture of the Valby build you're doing for the bubble?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I have to press some buttons. Oh.
Terrible, right?
I'm
Terrible.
sorry.
All right, screen is back.
I wanna
We're ready.
Hello,
give
effort.
it a
thing.
try.
No problem, sir.
Yep, you guys go ahead. Then once you're ready, we'll go in and you can larval up my Enzo. But in the meantime, somebody asked if Star is talking with a voice changer. I'll give you an honest answer. We don't care. Whether she is or isn't, that should not be a question you ask. Just like whatever a person's voice or whatever sounds like, probably a bit personal, all right? If somebody wanted to use the voice from the witness, protection program, I still wouldn't mind. So please do not ask my people about questions like that. It's generally unwise. Generally.
What they do, they use the Krusty Clown voice changer.
Yeah.
You, I swear.
Okay. I'm certain that he can be very tanky with shields. Like, I have no doubt on this nerd. He seems that sort.
Yeah, I was like, I was staring at my build the other day, and I was like, I think there's a way to do it, but I don't wanna do it with that right now. My brain's tired.
Lol. Okay, let me know when everybody's ready.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So I will just follow slowly behind you guys as Tom Cruise. You guys just do the Mission Impossible for me. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Don't worry too much about it, Goon Squad. Sometimes you just have to go with the RNG flow, I myself had big trouble with the Secret Guard and nanotubes.
Alpha here. Commence mission to recapture the assignment.
Reloading.
All I'm gonna do is just supply my people. That's it. Oh no, I'm actually faster. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Crisis averted. Don't worry guys, I got this. I'm gonna contribute by
no.
picking up everything.
I didn't have my Executor equipped. I had my Enduring Legacy equipped.
You can change equipment here, just can't change modules.
I already did. No, I know, I already did, but I missed out on that XP.
Oh, as long as you did, then it's fine.
Oh, big chunks here.
Sorry, big what?
Big chunks of enemies here for
Lol.
levels.
Yes.
That is
Don't worry guys, I'm just
Here's something else.
Following
Here's something
y'all.
more spicy.
low.
Wait, what?
I was just hearing like big chungus. I was like, what?
Oh no, I'm disconnecting, aren't I?
No, you're not. No, you're
Oh,
not.
am I here?
Survive.
Yay!
Survive.
You don't have to be disconnected from the world again.
Love it.
Oh, the sun don't shine in the place I'm in.
That song was stuck in my head for like 2.5 days straight.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stick it back in there. It'll be funny.
No, I just got it out yesterday.
Hey, at least it's better than me sticking something like, I don't know, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Oh lord.
Now, Hazza, I have to stick a different version in her head. You know, it'll be like, I'll think of some parody to stick
Yeah,
it.
that's... Oh, it's stuck in the head now. Alright.
I guess the song is stuck in your head again. Wait, I didn't know this was a purple. Oh, nice. That works good. You had to listen to it for 3 hours on Discord. Why? Nah. Huh. Look at my horse. It's been stuck in your head. I'm so sorry, bruh. I just wanted you to look at my horse, bruh. It's a nice horse, bruh. Sometimes it's even amazing, you know? You give it a lick, it tastes like raisin.
It's fun to shoot the Executor when you're in midair from your double jump, so you can still use it before you land.
Man, one thing I care about is blasting this guy in the face.
You did well.
I'll stand right in his face and shield myself.
Well, you're not playing Bunny right now.
I know. Oh my god, I forgot my Descendant XP boost. Sorry. Going back to Albion, 1 second. I knew something was wrong. I was like, how come I only reached level 15? This is illegal. This is impossible.
You good, bro? Have you had your breakfast? You're right.
Lol, Ted. It's all good. Say hi. Nothing wrong with that. Peanut butter jelly time. Lol. I have had my breakfast. I just keep forgetting things. Because I'm just like, okay, let's go do this, let's go do that. And I'm like, wait a minute. I missed something, didn't I?
It's peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
What a classic.
Yep. It's peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball
Peanut butter
bat.
jelly with a baseball bat. Oh my gosh, the I'm a banana. I'm a banana.
Deleted, deleted, deleted. Save the preset again. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's go. Asylum! Now, I should be able to reach level 40 in like 2-3 more runs. Then, Gluttony Hunt. Thanks for the levels, guys. I love how easy it is to level Descendants now. It's just like a couple of runs done.
Support like this.
Alpha here. Commence mission to recapture the asylum.
Out of my way!
It won't be on release, no. We'll take our time to figure it out. Of course, I mean, we'll do some work on stream, then we'll release the video, but yeah, sure. When it's released.
Support ends when we're out of supplies.
Yeah, support ends when we're out of supplies, which we never are. They call me Win RAR. Don't mind if I do. Oh, supply firearm enhancer. I wonder. Go away when you reload? Is that the cutoff? Ah,
Yeah,
so it's
reload.
every time on reload. Learning I am.
Yeah, my Enduring Legacy loves Enzo.
Yep, because you can stick with it for a long time. Become a one true gunzo.
Gotta charge the shield.
Basically anything with a big enough magazine will favor this.
Support like this. Yeah, there's nothing better.
If only there was a way to just never reload.
Boy.
Like,
Well, yes, but also no.
Nice try.
The interp on this laser is so annoying.
Yep. But it's all good, because I made it through.
Out of my way!
Like, I'm already way past it. 40 frames later.
wait.
All of a
how-
sudden, it brings me back.
Okay, that's
Happened.
weird.
You okay, sir?
Yeah, I don't know. It showed that y'all were behind me. We just completed it, and the door opened, and then there was a lot of monsters behind y'all, like all of them.
Alt
And then it
universe?
showed
What?
here. Yeah, like I'm so confused right now. Oh my god.
You could peek into other alternate reality star? What you smoking? God.
Some good stuff, alright?
Alternate reality.
You saw an alternate robot stream. That's crazy. That's insane. Were their builds better than ours, Star? Were their builds
Oh
better
my
than ours?
gosh!
I kind of want to know too at this point.
But damn, that version of me is so much better. Man.
You know, y'all
Who's that?
bad. Oh, yeah. You're just on a date. You'll get there soon.
Mission complete.
Yeah.
You did well.
Okay, level 22. I can dig that.
The Executor reloads so quick.
Surely there's one of these. Ah, character XP modifier. Okay. Time to make this go even faster. Oh, restarting. Let's go. Want my Enzo speed leveled.
Sometimes forget the Kingsguard lance beam is pink.
Is what?
Pink. The beam.
Oh, lol. I thought you said it was paint.
Oh,
I was
so
like,
my-
what?
Just go with the rest of my outfit. It was
Mission to
funny.
recapture the
Ah, fair enough.
Best gun in the game confirmed. Cosmetics match.
Hello, X-Perks. I've decided to call you that. I was trying to figure out what to call you. Welcome. And yes, you could spam Glaze 3, but realistically, it wouldn't affect Enzo himself, so that's the only issue. I'm just thinking to myself, if only there was a way to have unlimited Enzo ammo, I'd be okay with that. I don't want it on Glay. Glay already has the infinite ammo, but I want the Enzo ammo. You guys, too fast, too furious. No problem, Tyler. You know it's always better to have the stream on when you're farming. The luck never ends. Now go, Enzo, go. Go. Go, little guy, go. Keep up with the bunnies. I mean, I don't mind because it's clearly what I want, but I can also see like how for some people who are new to the game and like Bunny just annihilates everything, they're just thinking to myself, what's the point of me? Especially if they don't have any like movement skills.
They made it like that so you would get their poster card girl and use her. It was all ploy.
Parasite, it's just you, dude. It's all RNG, man. No. 200% or 100% is the exact same. Because the 250% score modifier, if you look at the perks, it's only affecting the commander. It doesn't really affect these minions. So no, it doesn't give more enemies or anything. I don't know who lied to you and told you that, but the track is dead. Where? I was trying to find you. I was like, what? But no, to answer your question, the score multiplier has nothing to do with the density of enemies or the amount of XP they give or anything like that. So if somebody told you that, that's a big freaking lie. The only thing that you need to worry about with the score multiplier is what are the actual modifiers that are being changed. And I can show y'all after this by going back to town and just demonstrating it. But if the modifiers do not say that there's any change to normal minions, even they don't change. They'll be exactly the same. So just be aware. Never thought I'd be filled up on loot. Dang. I love this combat dismantling now. It's so good.
Mission complete. You
There we
did
go.
well.
Okay, level 28. Acceptable. We head back to town.
Oh, a Haley piece.
Nice job. I'll just head back to town to show these guys the modifiers. So if you look here at the asylum, right, and you set it to 100%, no additional options, 250%, all this does is that for this particular one, right, today's multipliers are normal enemies will be tougher. That's it. This does not affect their XP or density at all. So similarly here, this one would just sap your max HP and defense and do a few things. The multiplier also says, affects your score for killing monsters. The higher your kill score, the higher your chance of earning the selected rewards. I.e., it only affects these rewards here. Alright? It does not affect the density, the XP that you gain, none of that. So 250%, 100%, all the same. It's just the score multiplier that's affected. Alright? There we go. Alright, one more time and then we go beat up Gluttony. Let's go. I can finish leveling my Enzo another day. Most likely, Craig. Because like I said, none of the stuff is supposed to be affected
Commence mission to recapture the assignment.
by the score multiplier. So you can just do the lowest possible modifier and still do just fine. Which is what I love about it.
Yo, robot, right? They haven't added any settings yet of like hiding your guns that are not in use. You know what I mean? Like the
No.
holstered weapons.
They have not really set that, unfortunately.
They really got to do that.
Keep suggesting it.
Look at this. Look at my character in front of you. You see that purple gun behind me? I feel like that just ruins the whole vibe of my outfit.
Listen, you are a very angry cowboy. There's nothing else you can do about it. You are just a well-armed cowboy, man.
My shield.
Oh yeah, my executor could be maxed. You right when you right, bro. I didn't even think to check. Thanks. Won't take a second. Shank you. I shank you very much for that.
Impressive, huh?
Bon appetit. Yum 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 yum. Oh, I'm feeling the heat.
Powering shield at light speed.
Yeah, I'm feeling all that lightning heat. Woo! And the fire too.
Feel the heat. And then Bunny says no chance.
Lol.
These two should stop flirting. Goddamn.
Well, according to Bunny, if Blair ever gets down, Blair owes her a steak dinner, so.
That's what I'm saying. Every time she gets, she shoots her shot every time.
She knows what she wants, alright?
It's not bad. I'm just saying, like, there are some days, it's a Saturday, just take a break. Like my first free day, not right now. We're in the middle of a war.
Let's kill first and then we'll eat later, alright?
Lol.
He will cash it in eventually. But I don't know, man. But that's a typical anime trope that they're not gonna get that dinner date ever.
Lol.
Oh, probably not.
You serious?
Gotta roll through the laser star.
I tried. I
Yeah.
didn't roll good enough.
Some kind of lag going on. I don't know what it is. Oh, they lined up. Thank you.
They always do. In this one location, yes.
Fatigue.
Okay, while you guys bone the appetit, I'm gonna be over here. Yes, burn him, burn him, burn him.
Like this. Yeah, there's nothing better. Nice try.
Mission complete.
There we go.
Did well.
Okay, good. Alright, let's go murder gluttony. Nice work, guys. I'll finish doing some more leveling maybe another day. Phew. I just love seeing how much XP I get. Oh, feels so good. Back to Spell
Got
Beyond.
it. Almost got my Executor to 40.
Do you think if we have 3 glaze, we could down it first phase?
Gluttony? No. 3 Haleys maybe. Glay? No. She
That's-
doesn't. She does not put enough.
I've seen it done with 3 Glaze and an Enzo.
Oh, with an Enzo, yes.
Yes, with an Enzo.
But with Haley, it'll be even faster. 3
I'm
Haleys
sure.
with an Enzo,
Oh, I'm so
it's like
sure.
20 seconds down straight away. Everybody's sure. Everybody's sure.
Welcome to the mod.
Everybody hurts sometimes as well. Let me get rid of modules real quick. Gonna take a sec.
Yeah, I need to max out this mod real fast for Valby in Steel Tracks build.
Sure. You go ahead. You make your preparations. Then we will occasionally disconnect. Oh, I know we can hold shift. I just don't. I manually do it. Because I'm a badass like that. Gluttony boss vid? Not for you, Coco Nutter. You don't deserve it. My Gluttony boss vid is only for like the coolest kids in town. Only they deserve to see my Gluttony boss vid.
Bye bye 5.2 mil.
In fact, I think I should make it so that only members can see my Gluttony boss vid. I'm aware, Korean dude, but listen, I choose to do it manually. I have trauma from other games, and I will never ever use a dismantle all option.
What can I help?
Unless I'm very, very confident in how I've set it up. Like this one, I just don't do it that way. But thank you for your advice. Just know that it
They're
is.
still launching hotfixes for it, right? So
No, I appreciate the advice, but I will not be applying it because I cannot. I cannot, man. The trauma. The trauma. The Torauma. Okay, now this time, don't worry. I will properly change characters. 'Cause I'm not dying today. Not today. Let me go get some lozenges while I wait. I forgot that I ran out today. And I'm back. But yeah, no, we'll do a gluttony vid probably around next week once we're all more prepared. We'll show you guys how to perfectly take it on.
Hey, Trap.
yo. Funny enough, I just sent you something on Discord.
Okay,
and you just saw.
Thank you.
Lol.
I'm that good. I'm that good.
Literally right after I said, hey, Track.
Tenor dude, yes. If you read her number 4 skill, base damage, same as equipped weapon. So, if you don't have a good base weapon, your damage ain't gonna be very good. There's 2 types of damage. Skill damage, which is additional damage, and base damage, which is your equipped weapon. So your equipped weapon matters a lot for Haley. Please remember that. And if you're confused, don't worry, my build is coming very soon. very, very soon. Always read the stats. The description is irrelevant. The description, you can take that, ball it up, throw it, and yeet it into the bin. The only thing that matters, the information. Don't be weak. If you are weak, you get the hand. Now I'll wait for these nerds. Don't forget. Don't forget. Register me as your creator. Gun build. You cannot snipe Gluttony. He is immune or almost immune to skill crits. So never ever bring skills when you're facing off against Mutiny. Just bring a gun and start shooting like a real man. If you're not a real man, you can't have a real plan, you know? Running, backward running, backward running, backward running. Which I do want to spend one more catalyst on this Enduring Legacy, but it still needs levels. I keep forgetting about it. Just one more. Yeah, it is just one more. Or actually, wait, no, I could. Oh no, it wouldn't be. Okay, sorry. I thought for a second. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, back on that.
How Wave of Light's unique ability will perform on bosses. I haven't really experimented a lot.
Experiment one of these days and let me know. I still haven't built mine. Star, how much longer? Guesstimate?
I'm about to finish.
Okay. Good sounds, good sounds. Then in the meantime... Yes.
I believe I am ready.
Okay. Let's see the result.
Are you ready to undertake a Void Intercept battle assignment?
Haley can easily solo, that's for sure.
She doesn't have any friends. That's why she was by herself on that mountain when we found her, right?
Lol. I think, look, bruh, I'm 95% certain Haley has a lot of friends.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we have another Valby.
Lol, triple Valby, let's go, let's go!
Alright, you carry us, Haley. We're your
Listen,
friends.
I'm the solo DPS, you guys just cool that thing down. You give him that nice that nice old school random attack of the balls, and I'll just shoot, you know, like a warrior. Okay, he's going after track right now.
Objective confirmed. Recharge the shield. Setting objective. Shield at 0%. Objective confirmed. Selecting objective.
Okay. All right.
Oh, this is easy with Valby compared to Clay. Oh, he's targeting me. Ooh.
Yep. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. Somehow I feel like the things got like so detailed all of a sudden.
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective.
Okay. Now it's back to being my turn again. We got you guys though.
Selecting objective.
Oh no, he's on me! Oh no! Oh no!
Shield at 0%.
I like how
Oh.
both your Indian and your Chinese heritages were fighting over that statement right there.
Lol. Listen, man, listen. Alright, I just don't want to die. Dying is
I'm saying
unwise.
it's representative of your bloodline.
I respect this representation. I'm respecting it so hard right now.
Objective confirmed.
Chill out, Tony.
Selecting objective.
Who's Tony?
Tony.
Oh. Lol.
Big burp coming his way.
Yep.
Dune.
Lingan, for external components, what you need to do is each week you need to figure out where the farms are. Because each week you can only access certain external components. This is in your difficulty level rewards menu. So I've gone through this about 6 times on stream. If you missed it, I would suggest watching the stream back because it's pretty crucial information. Also, try to tune into streams as early as possible so you don't miss stuff. But yes, each week you can farm certain external components. So if you need help getting that, make sure you know how to use the difficulty rewards menu. That'll be the best way to get yourself what you need.
Oh, I forgot to change my inversion stuff. Huh.
Oh, you need to change external invasion stuff. Nah, we got this.
So Executor
Oh, yeah.
feels good against Gluttony.
It is. To an extent, yeah. If your Glay is willing to be brave enough.
Yeah,
Bust
doing
the
it, man.
kneecaps.
Yeah, you'll have to go kneecap him.
Oh, I can definitely try. It's not fully enhanced, but yeah.
Let's see how much damage I did.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
oh,
123 mil. Almost pure gluttony damage. Look at these Valbies just chilling.
Yeah, man, we're chilling.
Well, Track, you wanna run Enzo with me and let Star be the Valby?
You want to do that, Star? I don't mind. See how much more
Sure,
damage.
that's fine.
Yeah. Because just in case we get a third Valby again.
Oh, and yeah, and I could give you guys bullets too.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
You want to try with Glayhaza? Sure. Sure, you can try.
Yeah, because what I realized every time I have my sharp precision on my enduring legacy, I just tend to like run out of bullets. Aside from my mental focus.
But the mental
Have
focus is,
Enzo.
like, to me, far better because you can just keep triggering endlessly. So I stopped using sharp precision already.
For which?
For
Your
Glay.
gun?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I
switched it
still
over
use it
to.
for my Python. For Glay specifically.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this Executor out later with my Glay. Oh.
You think you're doing damage now? What if your bullets don't run out, right?
Right,
Well,
right?
we'll see how it works out this one, because I'll be giving you ammo as well here, so. I'm just the Oprah Winfrey of this game, you know? You want bullets? You get bullets.
You get
You get
bullets. You
bullets.
get
Have you
bullets.
been
Everybody gets bullets.
Everybody gets bullets.
Sure. Let's go then. Let's go show people how it's done.
How did this go from me trying Executor on Glade and meow, I'm the only Valby? What the heck?
That's what you're supposed to do, so it is your role.
How did this become my role?
Because you
No.
signed up for it. Now buff me, Track, buff me. More buff.
I want buffs.
More buff. Thank you. You want buff star? No, you don't get buffs.
I already got my buffs.
Objective confirmed. Setting objective. Selecting objective. Objective confirmed. Shield at 0%.
Oh, he just, yeah, I got downed by his shotgun.
Coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Woo! He's on me! Why me? There we go, there we go.
Selecting objective. Shield at 0%.
Oh no, oh no!
Selecting objective.
Oh no.
Oh no, for real! Oh! Hey, what is this? What is this weakness? Alright, do it again.
That was terrible timing on you and me, Track.
Yeah.
What were you
Well,
nerds
by the way-
doing?
I was like, oh no. I turned around and I just see that line. I was like, oh no.
I tried canceling the revive.
No,
and
not with
rolling.
two.
Alright,
He turned real fast.
tanks. Move a little faster. Getting into position.
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective. Setting objective. Objective confirmed.
Okay, he's phased.
Faster me. Not anymore.
Good cooling, good cooling. He's on me. Oh no! Hey, don't forget to destroy the orbs. There we go. When they're close enough of me. Okay, sweet.
Selecting objective.
Nope, he's on me. There we go. He's on somebody else. Gotcha.
He's on me.
Yep.
Got a big group coming in.
Objective confirmed.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Waiting. Bit too far. Going. His tube's almost filled. Okay. Kraup, kraup, kraup. Did we get this on him? Oh man, come on. Survive by the skin of my teeth. That's a really nice one.
Powering shield at light speed.
Selecting objective. Setting objective.
Done. Nice.
Somehow I went down.
Baby shot you. It was like a quick snipe shot, you know? Okay, go get your stuff and I'll wait.
Medical corps sure are.
It wasn't too difficult.
Yep, you did it good.
No, this game refuses to drop any other. What was that? Peacemaker parts, but the blueprints.
Lol, I got that too. I'm just waiting for other stuff to drop.
I always get the synthetic fiber.
Yeah, I
and
just
the,
need
polymer synchrome.
I need one more synthetic fiber, I reckon, and yeah, should be about right. Sounds about left.
I need one more synthetic fiber, but I have 5 of the polymer.
Okay.
I don't have anything else though. That's all I have.
Hopefully we'll get you more.
I haven't gotten any of the other ones.
How you feeling playing Valby? You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun. You know, it's actually I gotta be on. You gotta be on it, or you know, we all die. So it's fun.
Lol. Holding our lives in your hands.
Have you completed preparations?
I respect it. I just refuse the role. I don't want to do it. Let's go again. Of course, Martin. You can't use skills on Gluttony. Everybody knows this. You need to use gun. That's why we all bring the pew pew.
Yeah, it's pretty bad skill. Look at Sony.
It's
Remember
it's
the
mostly
day we
because
realized that it was so
yeah,
bad.
it was just because like he doesn't take crits. He doesn't take skill crits very well, so. Up to you, man, but everyone who's pugging it successfully generally uses firearm. The only skills being used are normally Valby's spiral tidal wave to prove it, to pull the impurities, because basically, as long as you're mag dumping on him, he goes down pretty smoothly. That's realistically what you want.
Selecting objective.
Okay, swapping.
Big one.
Yep, I see it. Might have been a bit far. I mean, up to you, Martin. If you think that it works for you, then by all means, use skills.
Oh, he got me. Here.
Oh, damn.
Oops, I meant to jump on that.
Ah. Nope.
Hey, sorry. Chain reaction. My fault.
It's okay. If we can get just one person, it's fine.
My shields. Falby,
Track, you can abandon. It's okay. I'll try and move out of his AoE because as soon as he turned... Yep, no. As soon as he turned toward me...
somebody help me.
Yeah. I'll have to abandon as well. Shame. It's okay. Do it again. That does happen, unfortunately. Nice, Cyber Lazarus. Well done. Okay, restart. Basically, with Gluttony, just don't die. And when he does the ice balls, I just jump now. I no longer even bother using my grappling hook. Because it's easy enough to avoid them. Once you get the timing right, I'm relaxed. Because the only danger here is trying to pick somebody else up. And the second you do, he turns to you and you're done. If it's two Lepics, no, they're hacking, dude. Lepics cannot use skills against this guy. So you might want to be very careful, Martin, because there are still some hackers around that do the gluttony cheese. Lepic is literally not used here at all. If you didn't even get to do anything, or you finished in a very, very odd timing, the fastest timing right now is 20 seconds, roughly. So, yeah, you might want to be careful of hackers. I don't know why those guys are still around, but oh well. I'm sure they'll get banned again eventually. Just be very, very cautious. If you see Lepics here, yeah. The only other thing is that if they use guns, because gun Lepic is a thing, but very rare. I haven't seen any around for a while. Before Haley, that was the other thing that a lot of people like to use. It worked really well. Have to admit that. Yeah, if you didn't get to enrage, that's already record breaking.
No.
Well, you're lucky that he was down in that time. We didn't get to do the extra damage, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was actually more upset about.
Yeah, boss noobing builds, pure orbs of fire, those are hackers, dude. Those are literal hackers. So, yeah, no. If you ever see a Lepic doing that, basically a hacker. I mean, you don't have to believe me, but you can see plenty of evidence on it on Reddit and a lot of the other websites because people have documented it. That's not how Gluttony's supposed to work. He was put in specifically to counter Lepic.
Nice one, Star.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, look. The other way is go test it for yourself. You can go ahead and build the nuking build. You see how much damage it takes in 18 shots. It won't be much.
How did that hit?
It does. Don't worry too much. I'll try and get to you. Oh, house is already there. Okay. No problem, Rafi.
Shield at 0%.
LOL. Yep. Alright. It's okay. Shall we go back to 2 Valby formation?
Sure.
Hazard, do you want to continue on as Glay?
No.
Okay. Good. Because she might not be your jam. I think you'll do better with other characters. Glay requires a lot of effort, unfortunately, for this one.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
So what you're gonna bring, Haze? Do you need me to go Valby, or should I stay on Enzo?
I'm gonna do one demonstration though, so the first one doesn't really matter what you guys bring, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show his one pump man build, which is basically full on nuker. Alright, and I would like you guys to see the reality of using a full nuking build against Gluttony and what it actually does. Because
Should I bring mine as well to prove a point?
one should be enough. But yeah, you want to, you can go ahead.
Okay. Actually, no,
After
he wants
that-
to do Valby, or
Yeah, I
after
mean,
this,
the
guess.
first one is just, yeah, the first one is just to prove a point.
Fabric of the void is
My
extremely
headset messed up. I had to reset them. What'd you say about the first one? What's that?
This one doesn't matter because I'm just going to showcase that Lepic's skills can't do anything against Gluttony.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a lot of people that unfortunately don't know about the Lepic hackers right now. And like I said, there are a lot. There are a lot.
I picked the wrong character, but I'll still prove the point.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter whether he's weaker or not, Martin. Like I said, I'm going to prove it to you right now. There is nothing that a Lepic can do against Gluttony. And this is with a maxed out nuker build. So, just watch. Whether it's a 4-man, 3-man, it's completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Notice that
no
he's
crit.
barely taking any damage. Doesn't matter what you hit, right? No matter how much of a nuker you are, this is all skill-based damage. He is immune to skill crits, which is why this build does not work. So even if there are multiple Lepics doing it, and with maxed out builds, and I mean maxed out builds, it will not fly. It will not fly at all. So, and of course you're a glass cannon, so guys, just go ahead and die and we can carry on. So this is why for serious building, right, most people will like use just gun build, because not only is it faster, realistically you can actually kill him in record time, but everybody uses gun. 3 Haleys with guns and 1 Enzo, and you can actually kill him before he phases. But it requires every Haley to have like maxed out stuff. Exactly, Martin. I told you, hackers. Unfortunately, there are still a lot of people that do use unfair, unauthorized programs. Guys, we're heading back to Albion. So yeah, do not ever make that mistake. If you guys see somebody that's using skill damage against him and winning, you can just safely report that person 95% of the time until they can prove their work on YouTube. And if they want to, they can prove it to the devs, not me. Jane Doe, just follow my build. For massive sanctification, your weapon doesn't matter. Like literally you can choose Enduring Legacy, you could choose Python, any of the other weapon builds that I have on my channel, because your weapon does not matter. It literally does not matter. The Secret Garden is just what I happen to have on at the time. Okay? So I'm gonna tell you right now, Jane, as I said in the video, and I'm pretty sure I stated this in the video, your weapons don't matter. Carry whatever you want. You can even carry whatever you want to level up. Because the Massive Sanctification build is purely based on skill. Nothing to do with weapon. Alright, any build that is skill-based and non-weapon dependent, I'll tell you in the build, weapon doesn't matter. If I tell you in the build it's a gun build, then I'll say weapon matters, but then even then I'll tell people that most of the time you can just refer to my weapon builds. So do whatever you want. Haley's skills are not, like, you can choose to go gun like I'm doing, or you can choose to go skill. Even her Zenith is yes, it is also gun based, but realistically half of it is skill damage, so there's no point in running it. I mean, it's really up to you, but yeah.
The void is extremely
Okay,
logical.
Secret Garden does not give her a benefit in the sense that it's going to help her damage. If you look at Secret Garden's unique ability, and you have to read this text in future, right? Please do. It says, when using a dimension skill, it recovers a custom resource with a set chance. Glade does not have tech skills as far as I know. So her dimension skill can recover her power of life, but nothing else. And you don't need that for Massive Sanctification because you don't use her power of life. So again, all of this is mentioned in the video. So Jane Doe, you better double watch those videos, alright? It proves you didn't pay attention. But yeah, this is my Haley's gun build. Pretty much the same, exact same gun build I posted. That's all I do when I go for gluttony runs.
Analyzing the void paradox.
Okay, let's go. Now's the proper run. Suffer. Suffer greatly, Jane. You must spend 19 hours per day watching my videos, and you must watch them 16 bajillion times. Failing to memorize everything from the day you were born is a sin. My father will hear about this. From the day I was born, I memorized every bit of information in the world. And if you fail to do the same, then you are weak and shall be slaughtered, and your entire
Wow, it
bloodline
took
shall
you-
be erased.
It
What?
took you that long to learn everything?
Don't you even challenge me, weakling. I don't know why they bounced back for a second. I was like, what the heck? I saw your balls going toward him and this is bouncing back. I was like, okay. That wasn't very cash money. Watch out for his big Boomba. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. You guys got such a nice chain there. It was beautiful and I'm loving it. Loving it more than my McDonald's Happy Meal. Oh yeah.
What?
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on. Oh, Haz is already there. Okay. Ooh, pinball.
Thank you. Watch out.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Star still got this managed.
Shield down.
Oh, no. It was me. Nope, he is too keen on this. He's hard focusing me. You'll have to res Haza. It's okay, we still got death count, yeah.
I got him.
Okay.
No, maybe not. He's on me.
Yeah, I told you. If you go down, just res. It's okay. Don't worry if a mistake happens. Just res instantly. There's only our own people here. Oh no! Damn it! He insta-killed. Shame. Yeah, reviving is impossible here, so.
I was steadily keeping him cooled down.
Nah, unfortunately not enough, because it ramps up. So, if anyone goes down, just res straight away.
And then go back. Okay.
Yeah, it will just work better, because if we try to res, like once or twice is okay, but it can spiral pretty quickly, especially if he turns. Because all it takes is for him to just turn around and just shotgun you. Okay, do over.
Know what I have to do now, right?
Yeah, lock in. I want to clear these runs smoothly,
Yeah,
so that we can
totally forgot I
actually.
just third skill to move.
No, because Star has Amorphous to open up, so we better clear this fast. Focus up, maximize your damage. See you later, Foxtrot. Okay, he's enraged. Just waiting for the balls. Come on, come on, yes.
Shield at 0%. Recharge my shield.
That one's a bit too soon.
Big ones.
Yep, there we go.
Selecting objective. Objective.
He's aiming for somebody.
Setting objective. Objective confirmed.
He jumped over the balls. Okay, he's knocked down temporarily.
Setting objective.
Okay, he's enraging again.
Objective confirmed.
Okay, I'm just waiting.
Shield at 0%. Recharge my shield. Shield down. Shield at 0%.
I'm temporarily frozen. There's a big cluster. Oh, it was too far. Damn. Tracks down. Reset. Reset. Reset.
Yeah, I'm going. Hold on.
Yep. Waiting for this chance. Okay, there we go.
Shield down. Selecting objective. Setting objective. Objective confirmed. To recharge my shield. Setting objective.
I'm holding on.
Sure. And he's down. There we go. Much better. The next one will be interesting. Deathstalker, it depends on the mechanics, but as long as they don't, like, okay, look, puzzle mechanics are so annoying. So that's why I just hope that he doesn't come with something like this. As long as it's not something like this, I'm okay. Because I just don't like the idea of puzzles. Like, I enjoy engaging in combat with the boss. So that's the only gripe that I have with Gluttony, the fact that there's a sort of puzzle system to him. You know, hitting him with the orbs. Alright, we're doing it again. Let's go. I mean, for most pugs, the only way to drop him down below shield when he enrages for the first time is if you have enough damage to knock him down, which again is pretty rare. Most groups usually will not be at that level. It also depends on his movement and stuff like that, because what happens here, right, for example, is okay, that swipe a bit too close, and now he's on me, so I gotta roll backward and oof,
Recharge my shield.
get out of the way. Basically, the biggest problem is that what does he do? What is he doing to the DPS? Like, if he engages on the DPS first, you usually not have enough to time to knock him down for the first time, because you really have to focus on a single point plus dish out enough damage. Because if he doesn't knock down, then he'll enrage while still having shield up, but still usually okay. Like, that one doesn't bother me at all. Can't get a clean shot. What is the super orb? Lol. That was pretty swanky, not gonna lie. Y'all had a super cluster going. And once he gets knocked down, then this is where the fun begins. Now at this point, you see, Haz has jumped on him, which is really, really good. So at this point, if somebody is on him, you can also get a time extension because he doesn't enrage while being hit. So at this point, you just go as balls to the walls as you can. Yep, there we go. Oh my god, these roly-polies. What the hell? And there he goes, down. Nice. I thought he was enraging for a second, but I saw he was just doing the ball attack. CTM.
Hey, I just jumped up to level 98 now.
Nice.
That means I've gotten 52 battle pass levels today.
Good job.
True gamer.
I see that. I feel like Hangman and Molten Fortress. Okay, another run. Hangman and Molten Fortress feel like they're puzzle mechanics still. Like it should be more like a fight-based mechanic. I don't know. I wouldn't mind a phase whereby in the frenzied state the boss summons minions or some things that you have to kill, or like, I don't know. I just want a more fighty type of fight, if that makes sense. I don't really want the whole puzzle mechanic, or, you know, having to do a puzzle while fighting. Like, that one doesn't suit me. I am very much more into, like, actual combat mechanics.
I don't mind Molten that much, especially Meow, you know, just using Rocket Delay. That makes everything so
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective. Objective confirmed.
I mean, Molten's okay, but I still don't like puzzle mechanics in general. I still feel like they don't really have a place in games like this.
Selecting objective.
Oh, he enraged already. What a nerd.
Shield at 0%.
Yeah, dance with me. Waiting for those purples to get close. There we are.
Objective confirmed.
Oh, ready?
Yep.
Selecting objective.
He's aiming for something or somebody.
Oh,
It's okay. One arm's ready, two arms ready. Okay, enraged. It's alright. Nope. One orb. Ha. Almost. He's aiming for star. Damn. Is that too far? There we go.
Setting objective. Selecting objective.
There we are. Nice. Very smooth. All right. You guys did a fantastic job locking in.
So much simpler than it used to be.
Very sure. I just said very sure. I meant for
did.
sure, but I was like, my brain just took a second. I was buffering. I was like, did I just say very sure? I was like, wow, what does this
It
even
took my
mean?
brain- Like I heard you, but like you just said, it also just took my brain a second. I'm like, wait, did he just say?
I was just
Thought it was
thinking,
some bougie response I just don't
I was-
understand.
I was like,
I was on the same wavelength. I'm like, wait.
losing my mind here. It's like very sure. I was like, what does this even mean? But yeah, no, I get what you're coming from, Tenor, dude. Like, I feel that it's not so much that mechanics leave less room for error. It's just that I want the fights to be challenging in a way that flows with the battle, you know? It should not be something that, oh, I have to do something out of my depth specifically to do this. No, if I'm going in there, I'm going in to kill, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. All right, I got time for one more. Let's go open up that last amorphous.
I was just jumping on top of a trap.
That does happen from time to time. Oh, I'm not farming anything specific. We're just opening up amorphous. Actually, Star was looking for a blue beetle synthetic fiber. Now, you can open that amorphous here, but what we're trying to do is just trying to murder Gluttony as fast as possible just for fun. You know, that, and also, like, he's the one that we murdered the least, so we're just practicing, you know? Because Deathstalker, when he drops on 10th October, he's going to be stalking death. And what am I going to do? This time I'm going to use Gregos, because I can. Thanks, Haza.
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective. Selecting objective. Setting objective. Shield down.
He does not like me. Okay. He's enraged. Good.
This one's for you.
There, got him. Thanks to you guys bringing the ice balls over. It was perfect timing.
Yeah, it was like coming from 3 different areas there.
It was good. It was good. Oh dear. Oh dear. Temporarily frozen.
Selecting objective. Shield down. I need to get through this. Selecting objective. To recharge my shield. Setting objective.
Oh, damn.
No, you did good. Aiming for you guys. Take care of the minions. Oh, damn. That was on my... That was on me. My, whatever.
Powering shield.
I'll be back shortly. Let's take care of the orb till then. I'm rolling as fast as I can. Rolling like a Beyblade. No. I think I can get you. Okay, I have you.
Yeah, big perp.
Yep. I was waiting for that.
Another one.
Yep. There we go. That was within radius. Nice work. Yep. Thank you. I see it. And there we are.
Damn.
Nice. Good work, good work. I keep getting blue beetle synthetic fibers.
Oh,
And I do
I've
not need them.
gotten multiple. I'm all good on that, meow.
Okay, good. That means this is a nice place to finish. I think I have all that I need as well. Boing. Okay, everybody taking their stuff.
I finally got a peacemaker blueprint.
Nice. Now you can construct one. Jump on star.
No, I have 6 of one, 5 of one, and then that. I'm still missing one more.
Lol.
I don't even have a single one of the 4th.
Okay, I'm done jumping on you.
Wait, what? I just seen that when I exited out my menu.
I'm
Lol.
gonna draw some questionable things with my skills, but never mind.
Draw some questionable things with your skills. Technically, you can as Valve, and that is funny. I know.
Question mark, right? Questionable skill, right? That's how it's
Nah, I listen. I know that most people shouldn't, but it is still pretty funny when you can and do. It makes me laugh. Now.
What if Nexon servers are, it's actually an overhead overview and they could just see that thing that I'm just drawing on a map?
That would be pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's
Crackers
constructed
will
with
log in tomorrow. Your account has been banned.
that. Lol. Wow.
Hear a
Just
bunch
for
of
that.
Koreans just like, did you see a bunch of Koreans? Any. Just don't.
Lol.
Look what you did.
I'm pretty sure they will be pretty pissed. Do I have a Valby list? Yes, but only for farming. Sorry, do I have a Valby build in my list? Yes, only for farming though. I haven't constructed a Valby skill build or a damage build for bosses. This is because I've been working on other characters, and I will return to Valby at a much later time. But right now, especially because of the overall weakness I feel of DOT characters, I have struggled to create a proper Valby build that I feel confident with in bosses. Like, I much rather use Haley right now. To get the most out of Massacre? Yeah, no. I have stopped my Massacre Glade because basically you're going to need a perfected reactor and it's very difficult to get. So right now, there is nothing that you can do for reactors for Massacre Glade. There's no suggestions. I would say just play Gun Glade until a very good week comes around where it's like Bunny Road or something where you can get the reactors, because you're going to have to get very, and I mean very perfect rolls. I mean like dead perfect rolls. These are not easy to do and you will suffer a lot. So that's just my honest take on it. I've been trying to work on my Massacre Glade for a while, but it cannot compete with Gun Glade because you just don't get the stuff that you need, to be honest. So yeah. It is a tough one. But anyway, I also have to say, this brings us to the end of the stream for today. Thank you all very much. Don't forget that there is another stream in this evening. Now, it is Saturday. It's Saturday today, right? Just double check. Okay, it is Saturday. So it is bossing night. If you guys are interested, then we will be opening up as always, and we shall be able to roll. I am currently, if you want advice, Rafi, I'm currently looking for attack versus Colossus gold. You're going to need that. That is absolutely crucial. And the other stat, I've thought about having duration up, but it didn't really help much. I would say probably cooldown reduction is probably the best that I can envision for that. But both must be gold. There's no room for error for Massacre Glay. Unfortunately, she is inherently dependent upon all that. All right. Thank you all very much. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I'll see you guys this evening. Don't forget to spread the word about my stream, and don't forget to register me as your creator. If you haven't already, you know where to go. All right? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see y'all this evening. Bring your skills, bring your best, and I'll catch y'all later.